Sorry guys, recording closed. Ugh. Yeah. I still get over all the butterfly. I'm into you. I'm into you. Hey. Don't blink, chipper yink. Yes, I'm already naked. It's very hot in the apartment. I just went back from my father's house. We did some shopping. That was actually really nice. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be watching a movie. The movie is Snow White and the Huntsman. So watched it once before, but not that was way too long ago. I'm gonna be editing. I'm gonna be uploading, so that's gonna be fun. And that is pretty much it. So on that note, I love you guys. Take it easy.
She thought, if only I had a child as white as snow, lips as red as blood, hair as black as a raven's wings, and all with the strength of that. Soon after, once I was born to the queen, I was named Snow White.
Ouch.
She was adored throughout the kingdom.
Da 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 da. Yeah, of course. Yes, queen. Didn't know about it. Good. Uh-huh. That's very kind of you. Lactose intolerant to lactose. But, what? Did you want more time? Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I still get over all the butterfly. Yeah, I'm into you. Guess let's start doing some editing. The first thing I have to do is decide what is uploaded, what is not uploaded.
They ruin us when they are finished with us.
Oh. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do some Overgear the Hero first. Fuck it. Overgear the Hero for the everything to upload, for Crown to upload. I still get over all the butterfly. Yeah, I'm into you. I'm into you. The words fly. Yeah. Cause after all this time, still into you. Yep. GZ? Hey. That's fine. Feel better. Do I not make it clear? Clear. Do I not know you the best? Even if I just upload like Shield, it'll take a shit ton of time. Do I not make it soon as you make it? Aha, a new game. And after all this time, I'm still into you. Oh. Cause after all this time, still into you. Shuggy over all the butterfly. Hi, but I'm into you. I'm into you. 218. Give me time to rest. Do I not make it soon as you make it? Is there sun to bless the summer chest? Do I not sense your chest? Do I not misbehave? How much blood can I fit? Trying to get through to you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 14, 16, 18. No. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Fuck, dude. Might not be able to. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Crown. Might not be able to. Shit. The great upsetter. Do I not do what I want? How much time have I spent trying to get through to you? Then I feel a little better, knowing that I'll stay clear. Do I not know you the best? Am I not going And after all this time, I'm still into you. I still get over all the butterfly. Yeah.
Cheaper than I was on a. Oh, you have to do. Tu veux pas lâcher?
Top 3 reasons why all bad boys use.
Okay, let's make some storage. Oh, feels good. That feels great. Ah. Ouch. Everything? Everything? So I guess I have to use YouTube. First up. La 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 li la 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 ta 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 ta. 'Cause after all this time, still into you. Okay, split screen, YouTube. You're uploading, huh? Good. 12 minutes, baby. Okay.
Sautez sur l'occasion.
Uh-huh.
Premier RDS, obtenez plein de films, les séries de l'heure et le sport à son meilleur. Tous les détails au forfait crave-rds.ca. Regardez maintenant.
No. Good. Uh-huh.
Innocent young girl makes a fool of my brother! She had a sword. She'd have taken my kingdom. Bring me the king's daughter. But you let her slip right through your twinkle fingers. No. You swore that you would protect me. You swore! There's no one I can trust. No one. No loyalty. No loyalty. None! Not even from you!
All the bravest.
No good to me, and the Dark Lord's lost!
So my party is white, and now I can wait. A character will regenerate once every 3 minutes, so I can wait 90 minutes to get my party back, or I can pay money to resurrect them all at once. And now that I pay, my money's back. I unlock
Beastmaster, I wonder what he does. He attacks.
What does the white mage do? The white mage attacks. Geomancer attacks. So
There you go. Wow, you're playing this game so effectively. So this is the whole game. It feels like they've concentrated entirely on grinding.
Yeah.
They've basically taken all decision making, all the interesting aspects of Final Fantasy combat out of the game and just turned it into a huge grind.
So you just go from battle to battle to battle. There's no equipment. You unlock equipment, but it's all automatic. You unlock new characters. They're all automatic. The whole game plays itself.
It's basically like a huge, it's basically a fireworks display, is what it feels like.
You unlock these random character classes, but they have premium characters from Final Fantasy games. You can, pay $1 to unlock, Setzer from Final Fantasy VI or Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. But you don't get to choose who you buy. You spend 99 cents and it gives you one of these characters at random.
So it's like opening like a pack of cards or something like that, I guess.
And the game costs $4. So it's $4 basically.
24. Uh-huh.
You will do this for me, huntsman.
Bravest. Bravest. Uh-huh. Cause after all this time, still into you. What the fuck?
I'm dead.
Just for argument's sake, how much we're going?
12 roaches enough.
Let's go pieces away.
100. Help me.
Go ahead, you.
Will you was clear?
I don't trust you.
Give me my word.
I still don't trust you. Do you have a deal? She killed my lady and just the palm of her hand. Then she drew a dagger from the side of her, but she cannot be killed. Once more. The princess is alive. Where's my son?
Eh?
Here's to a summer you'll never forget.
Save big this summer on Crave. Now, get 40% off with a premium annual plan and watch the latest hit movies,
So kiss me. Not this mouth to be tapped.
exclusive HBO originals, the most talked about series.
Pretty hot over here.
Plus, watch all Canada matches and finals. Get 40% off with a premium annual plan. Offer ends July 20th. Visit crave.ca/subscribe.
Est-ce que vous êtes prêts?
Sautez sur l'occasion. Avec Crave et RDS, obtenez plein de films, des séries de l'heure et le sport à son meilleur.
Demande tout le monde aussi faire sur l'adresse et Crave.
Tous les détails au forfait Crave RDS.ca. Regardez maintenant.
Queen word of prison. Ravenna has kept all these years.
Okay.
She lives. She escaped the castle into the dark road.
Bravest.
Going off there. That's what she's fine. William! What? You meant to be on the castle walls again, disobeyed my orders. All these men don't understand. I can't afford to lose any more of my men. I'm going alone. I lose my only son. You don't build it up for us. I'll find somebody who does. I will go back to Paris second time. What is it this strength from your weakness?
Do you drink to drown your sorrows? No conscience.
Your concern is that of yours, right?
Suppose one sorrows for eternal.
Does a young girl like you know of sorrow? Don't flatter yourself. You see, folks. You need a moment. I have a moment. Kill him. I said, do you need a moment? Right. I want to show you something. I want you to leave foot. Someone comes at you.
Hey, you two.
Understand? Do not hesitate. Look in their eyes and pour out till you see their soul. You might not have a choice.
What a great day it must be to be a Ronaldo hater.
Is this
Okay, good. Ozzy Cobb. Fuck. Ouch. Okay, good.
I told you, Bernard.
I had to protect him.
Les demons ont slowly passed through the dark forest. Which are you?
We're fugitives. Queen.
Within your heart.
Yeah, let's play some We're Good Hero, fuck it. I don't have any storage left.
Put it on the map.
Ah, you got it for the dragon.
Traveled far. Carried a great man.
None of our worst jobs.
Wait. This is not heavy.
You don't know who she is.
Wait. Who is she?
Yeah, we have no storage left. Let's play Overgeared Hero, fuck it. That way Crown upload faster. Ooh, let's go. We're gonna do a new video of that.
How's the hearts protect us? I'm putting our worthless to queen. Sacrifice for me. Simply wait until the lake goes. Will my father? And you? Sacrifice or go? Let's rest.
New upload, baby. New upload.
so sick of people saying, this is edited, show us for real. Okay, I'll show you. Look at this. Last 4 digits, 1666. Remember that. You're going to see it again in a moment. Let me pull up my bank app. Face ID. There we go. 1666. Chicken roll, 2,950. And I'm going to win another 2,400 for you right now. This is the official Chicken Road app where you can bet as low as $1. With each step you take, you can see the multiplier up here. Let's go. Come on. Go. One more. Nope. Go. Go. Come on, chicken. There we go. Times 2,400, making our winnings $2,400. We're going to withdraw that card you saw at the beginning of the video. Remember those digits, 1666? Text received. And there is, same card, 1666. 2 transactions from Chicken Road, making our total 5,350. Still think it's a pre-made video? Official Chicken Road app, real payouts, bet as low as $1. Chicken Road in the description below.
It's the home of the fairies.
It's too dear.
Peaches are good. Instacart.
Oh, I could never use that. I'm far too particular. You know I'm very particular.
Oh, honey, please. Oh, petite.
We are going to the Caribbean, Jen. Is my mom falling for this idiot?
Sir! Hello! I'm so sorry! Your sister hates me.
It's sabotage time. This is the weirdest vacation I've ever been on.
My lad, are you white by something stealing them off the fairies?
You really have killed her.
Yeah. That seat's not taken, if that's what you were about to ask.
Oh, thank you.
Leave me alone. There's no need to thank me.
No, before. Funny.
Your father was a good man. Kingdom prospered.
My apologies. My apologies.
I pulled this card on Courtyard. It just, you're a card collector. You know exactly how this feels. Let's open my package from Courtyard together. For anyone who doesn't know how Courtyard works, you rip digital packs, and the second the pack opens, it shows you a real graded card and what it's worth. I remember seeing this pull and thinking,
is my cat making more than my drinks cost? Cheers to passive income. Earn sats while you sleep. Withdraw in 4 seconds. Real Bitcoin. Lightning Network. No gas fee. Yes, 1,000 plus sats are about $1. That's just BTC's actual unit math, not a trick. Game service. Sats are a reward. Earn rate is modest, but real. For people who actually get crypto. Free pet to start.
It's too hot for the phone. The phone is overheating. $158. Up.
talents because it's a negative impact on the network. We hope Keemstar gets the message. And if I go up and rock it, which I'm going to do it again tonight, I'm going to rock it again. There's going to be no fucking doubt whether you're a Raskoff or Say or any of these fucking Voldemorts that the criticism was legitimate. You suck, and you have sucked, and I'm right, and your mom is right. Sometimes you gotta piss off the fans. I get that part, but dismissing the fans, no.
It's not gonna fly.
Everything's like the extremes with you. Either like the swing right thing is either sucking ass. There is a middle ground on this. You know that, right? You can be a good employee and not suck ass.
I don't think I suck his ass in the first place, but...
Oh, come on. Let's
You know he watches my show?
Well, you get it.
In all fairness, it is Keemstar.
You are not here for you. You behave as if you are here for yourself. And they can see it. And you are not here for you. And you are not here for them. And as am I. As in Keemstar. As everybody else. You should start behaving in a manner that at least shows respect to the audience. You don't have to pander to everything. Absolutely everything.
You pander to everything, sweetie.
No, I don't. Did you ride the short bus? Yeah.
I've never ridden the bus, ever.
Did you go to private school?
Went to public school.
In a regular normal bus. Tell the people what we're planning.
Okay, so Tommy wants to watch the stupid fucking video of me being drunk. Okay, I don't want to.
I'm trying to be fair. Okay? Alright. My rule is they call you a pen straight up. Fucking gone. I'm with you. I'm behind you. I support you. If they say some other stuff, you're gonna have to suck it up because they're gonna show you why a lot of this is your fault. Oh, you did this yourself.
No, we're not doing this, Tommy. We're not doing those accusations. Not whenever I'm fucking here. And if that shit starts happening and that kind of accusation comes out, I will leave the LCU. So you guys come.
Yeah, that's
I did.
I
don't care.
For real.
I don't care.
It has nothing to do with the career. This has everything to do with being a streamer, which you're pretending to be, and you are fucking this up. You have to put up with stuff that you created yourself. You create. Yes, you did. Come on.
Like this.
How much you weigh? How much you weigh, Fat Boy?
Huh?
How much you weigh?
300 pounds.
Are you serious? You prove my point. You suck. This is why the show sucks. And you're not capable of doing the show. You can't relate to people. You can't tell the truth.
Can't tell the truth.
That's why you need me here.
I don't need you here, I promise you that.
Why not the show?
He and I are the show. We are the content. We're the last one.
The public is going to be getting trash. And because you can't be real. What they want is you gone. What they want is people to make it. They want actually entertainers not.
Turbo, what do you mean you're above the audience? Because you're not.
What do you think? Do you think I want to be a villain? Do you think I want to be a hero? Where do you think
I think you're Aquarius. Whenever I say the opposite of I think you're zero ego. Anything. It's not there. Second word. I'm really getting stuff.
I haven't banned anyone today.
You know.
I want to talk about it.
What happened to Copycat?
Listen, in all fairness, under an NDA.
Everything I said I have to prove about you and prove to the audience that you're a phony, that doesn't belong here, and say absolutely anything. Uninteresting, unintelligent, unfunny. It's kind of done deal now. All it's left to do is pick at you.
Pick at me!
Some kind of weird coping mechanism. You linked your tit as a coping mechanism, like, oh, I don't care if I get joked on, but I'm sitting there watching the chat.
I'm not even watching the chat.
You don't watch the chat now?
No.
I'm good.
Did you like the second day of Tommy C being here?
How many dudes we have some more? How many, which posts we
How
have?
many members?
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, so let me preface it a little bit. 100 people, more than 100 people were banned on yesterday's show. Now, Turbo went up on Cash and Rewind and claimed it wasn't him. Listen, whoever assigned those people, which I know was Turbo, he's the one who assigned these people who did it. Even if he didn't directly ban 100 people, it was his people that did it. So his narrative is that he didn't do it, so therefore he is avoided the full responsibility of it. No, you are the person who assigned this, so therefore you are responsible.
I want everyone to remember that Keemstar is getting buried very soon. And if you are actively trying to destroy the LCU, we're not helping anybody, not even yourself. Because if we as a community can't come together at this time and actually work together, then who the fuck are we? And Keemstar, before he left, he said that whenever he comes back, he was going to come back. He's going to fix the LCU. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I hope it lasts that long. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here's what's happening. This was sent earlier today by Tommy C. Everyone take a little listen.
Hello, everybody. Most how life is, especially if you manage to get banned tonight. Just to let you know, I won't be here after King comes back. I have absolutely no plans to do so. I think in a lot of cases, lives have been damaged beyond repair. But I certainly don't want to have any responsibility in it. For all you who got banned last night, we had over 100 bans confirmed by Boogie. This is unacceptable. And I did the best with it that I possibly could. And hopefully within time, we'll see a lot of unbans for Locale Live. Keep in mind, I don't have a back end, but I'm not really concerned about, the show. This is not even my show. It really has no difference to me. I think I'm back in this, I go back to cafe. But I do things live has a important impact on the rest of the community, the rest of the hosts, and is being dominated by a person that only has his own self-interest, not even Keems for that matter. Wiley Keems kisses Keems' ass. I will be working with people to get rid of the new mods that are there to protect the Turbo's fragile ego and protect the mods that object to this and understand what we're trying to do here. I hope you do give the show a second chance once King comes back. I understand that this is damaging, and I'm hoping it can be fixed over time. But yes, many people know that over 100 people were banned last night. This again is unacceptable. It has nothing to do with me. It doesn't even affect me that much. But I want you, even though that happened, I want you to stick it out. Hopefully get unbanned and hopefully get this shit on track. Thank you.
Wow, well said. What do you make of that? There is no way, by knowledge at least, to see how many people were. He's saying banned, as if he hasn't worked on a YouTube channel for 10 years. You don't ban a YouTube. Timeout keeps you high. It's the high rate. There were like 35 people banned.
You might as well be Keemstar, like, his greatest enemy, like, he's the LCU. I think that's exactly what he did. I was like, do I need to, like, there's other people here that need to play it. I thought that was like, Nick, MTV Nick, who's got a baby, but but, it's not like the end of the world if you lost this, but it'd make things a little more difficult. I thought of the LCU in general. I was like, yeah, like, so, I called Mike. Apparently, Boogie and Xylee and him, they were all having drinks and dinner together. It's the last thing I wanted to fucking do. And
Yeah, but still.
like, Mike was just like, Boogie just checked. It's over 100 people.
Yeah,
That's sabotage. There's
that's
nothing
concerning.
else you can call it. That is deliberate and willful sabotage. The banning stuff, Wings tried this 10 years ago. It didn't work. It just made things worse. This guy says he's better than the audience. The guy says he doesn't care. There's not much I can do about it. I was like, I might need more than proved everything that I had to prove. And I also noticed his replies are the same all the time. So we're just looping. He's only there for attaboys. I mean, he basically says, I don't want to work in this. I don't care what happens. I don't care about the audience. I don't care about the money. I don't care. And then what do you care about? He comes up like, I want to help Keem out. And then he's banning everybody, which hurts them. It doesn't just hurt live. It hurts every show. And I think nobody's more responsible for this than Keemstar himself. Because I don't know if I can just have this circular thing where I point out his shortcomings comedically, because he says he has the same responses. Even David He's the same thing over and over and over again. Or dog walks.
Okay, imagine
in every episode thus far, he has said, without going into it, up and down to defend himself. Like, he's very...
I was modded against my will on both live and rewind. Now if there is a rogue mod, I look back. I don't want my
You will. I don't know. I tell you something. I am going to work to get every single mod that he put on there, like my fans. So you better get in touch with me. Tell me this is not on this list. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's what I'm going to recommend. If you help this guy hurt the LCU, I'm going to make sure you can't mod on a single show ever again. I just can't get my head around it. I can't get my head around Rastov. I can't get my head around Steak, Nightmare. I can't get my head around anything. I can't get my head around Boogie telling these guys that they're going to walk out with him and not doing it. I can't get my head around it. I can't. This is like the opposite of some of this stuff. If you didn't even have an attack camp, the way things are being carried, it was just like anti-business. I really hate going. Like, I haven't gone to Keem. I only went to Keem about Turbo, and I haven't gone to one complaint about anybody. I don't like them. Don't have a certain like law obligation to look out. So what kind of guy? Like, I know I can't provide Keem's in the place where he can't do it. And I'm basically leveraging his wedding so I can sit here and talk shit, not have anybody expected of me. Doesn't care if it's successful or not. But why would you want to do it if you don't care if it's successful? But I think he's been so brutally picked on and or abused that this shield that he puts up completely makes me capable of being a relatable human being. And I don't think that's his fault. I mean, if you listen to him, and it's one of the reasons he's very quoted, he'll say one thing to defend himself and something exactly the opposite to that to defend himself with a good question. It's just a sign of mental illness. I'm not being funny. There's a constant shield up, and there's no way to get to know who the person is. I don't like working with somebody who's phony, and there is just, and I think he's phony for reasons to protect himself. We all protect our egos to a certain extent, but it's just reflection, and it's obviously like some kind of mental illness. We're always just saying
Really
things over and over
surprised.
again.
I mean, look at where we are.
He
There's
says
a
the
bunch
same
of
things
mentally
over and
ill
over
people
again.
here.
I always think of something. I mean, I might find it funny, but there's no part of me at all would want that to happen to anybody. I mean, really, I don't virtue signal him in here, but I really feel that way. I don't like to see people suffer. I really
I could be missing. I've stopped watching. Apparently he does the same, like, what do you mean? Like, the voice change when he gets angry, he's always wearing the black shirts, you know, he's just, there he is, right? He's fat. I've been doing fat for a while, you know. It's, oh, he's doing this, look at this, in this clip right here, in this looking little shot, he's doing the hand thing, I'm like, oh my god, no. But again, to be fair, it's like normal behaviors. It could be that he's doing me, it could be that he's not. Been exposed Turbo in the copper cap situation that has already been exposed for the past 6 months. We got some news articles. Huh?
The way you yesterday. You said you had NDA. That's not true.
I'm not allowed to answer anything.
You're not allowed to answer anything?
I'm not allowed to.
You are going to do that.
I'm going to do what?
Right now. You are going to answer all my questions.
I'm not allowed to. You're the instigator. Welcome to on.
You're going to do it. Right now. I promise you.
I have known Turbo for 3 years.
What did Coppercat do?
I want to talk about him.
What happened to Coppercat?
I'm not answering anything about Coppercat. That's listen, in all fairness, I'm under an NDA.
I tried to question you. When was the NDA?
I can't answer that.
You can't answer that. Probably because you lied about it. Okay.
Listen, maybe. We'll see.
Although, a lot of people are going to think that this is a bit.
Pause that. Y'all see the hat he's got right there? Lock that hat for him.
Oh my god.
You know how rare that hat is?
You're going to see how sick this guy is.
You know how
Turbo,
rare
this
that
has gone
is?
beyond. This has gone beyond. I'll tell you what's interesting about this. I know this guy fucking 8 years and he's never broke a character. But he did it for you.
This is not a bit. I've known Turbo for many years.
I used to work with
I'm
you.
talking with a lot. Police get involved.
No. Will they? Or did they?
Did they?
No. Alright. Let's get it. Okay. And call the local police.
You're mentally ill. You're sick. You're sick. You're a liar. And you're mentally ill. Yeah, some would say. It's amazing. And by the way, it gets better.
A year. Okay. No trespass. I didn't
Restraining order.
I want to make it noted.
You got a restraining order.
Okay, it was just a preliminary thing so that he would be okay because he was freaking out. He was
I told you. By the way, I told you. So.
fucking freaking out. I can see, and he's freaking out, yelling about me. And they're like, listen, we're just gonna.
Shout out. No, actually, didn't send to me.
Who did it? Who edited this video?
He has alts in my server, like several alts.
That's a lie. That is a fucking lie. I am no longer. I was not. He's got me banned from everything.
The least of his problems you have ults. This is what
I'm just making it known that that's a fucking lie.
Well, I bet you can't prove it. I've known this guy for years. The only time he's ever been out of character was like 2 times when he did a private call.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean out of character? Can you explain that to me? I've known you for 3 years.
He is a guy from Florida that lives in a fucking trailer. He's like one of those wall
Like that.
Yeah, I do. I actually do. I like that my character is a guy from Florida who lives in a trailer and I'm Wally.
He stalks me. In a manner of
See, that's obsession. The stalking. Not like we have a bunch of people that pay to get on Discord servers and think you suck and tell you suck. That's not obsession. Obsession is what you do.
with my in-laws. I was on like a vacation.
Restraining order, I'm assuming.
With my family-in-law. And he shows up because he finds out what hotel he lives in, like, I don't fucking know, in the middle of Florida, in the middle of bumfuck Egypt. I don't fucking know, dude, okay?
So, in 2025, okay, he came to Florida, okay? How did you know he left? Left what? His house to come to Florida. Tommy told everybody that was gaming with him and his wife that night he was going to Florida.
So you had at no time did you say, hey, you want to meet up?
Well, of course I did, 100%.
And what did he say?
100%. He's like, maybe, maybe we'll see whenever I get there.
No.
Well, then of course he wasn't gonna meet up. Like, no.
About an hour before the show, you can check in the chat and he starts calling everybody to criticize him. Sass. So if you
Criticizes me now, everyone that actually every day is Sass.
So right. It's just it's a complete coping mechanism. It's so funny. You're ill. You are ill.
Obsessed with me whenever they constantly at me. I
No, they're
understand.
not. They don't like what you did in this universe.
Okay. And so I knew where it was gonna be, a public place. And I thought, hey, I'd show up. We've been friends and frenemies for like years.
Anyway, the fucking weirdo, the freak, one of those people that's like, what's the word that y'all always fucking overuse over here? No offense to you guys. You said
Upset.
Parasocial. They're parasocial. And he found out where I was, and he showed up like a bandit.
You know, I have personal things too, and that's never happened. That was.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's
welcome to Mod World.
I can forgive you. No big deal, right? Cool. Turn the other cheek. We're all good. No big deal. A little weird. He hired, and I'm not joking, this is, you don't believe me. A private investigator, I shit you not, in his words, to look out for me.
100%. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Since when? Why did you take responsibility to look out for him?
So he came to Florida and he was going to an event. I can't talk about what event it is. And it was in an unsavory part of town. Of the town.
It's not your responsibility.
It doesn't matter. It's my right to do it. It wasn't illegal what I did. I'm allowed to do whatever the fuck I want within the U.S. laws.
He protected himself from an extremely sick individual. He has
That's actually funny. That's actually hilarious. He called the cops at the hotel. The only reason I got trespassed is because he was throwing a hissy.
Whoa. You're an NDA. I asked you yesterday the police were involved.
Yeah, I don't like to talk about it because I am a police, but I'll fight him. Like, if you want to take me to court, that'll just be a time that I physically get to be there. Take me to court, ho! Take me to court!
I'm sorry, Keemstar. You gave this guy the keys.
You lied on me.
What
You said that I banned over 100 people.
No, that's not what I said. I said Boogie confirmed it.
Okay, how can Boogie confirm that if one, he's
Mike was on the table with him when I called him last night.
Where are the logs on YouTube of how many people I banned? Is that a thing? And the vast majority of those people I stand on were there before I got there.
Okay.
So fuck out here with that.
That doesn't mean you couldn't have done an unbanning.
Why would I
Because like reported you.
My afternoon ritual.
Sorry, I'm drunk right now.
My dog's ritual.
Boogie is right here telling me he's made over 100, and that's a problem.
Why not
So I agree with you. I will bring this up with Keith and Tylee, and we will talk about it. Yeah, he can't do that.
That's enough.
So I
You
stand
talk
in
to the
the
show.
point.
You constantly live. You go to the same insults, the same things around and around. I am
And now it's
totally
Joe.
destroyed your character. You are a constant liar. You are actually a mentally ill obsessed.
Feel him working.
And somehow, some way, you got in charge of this thing. Everything I said is objective.
Why do you think that is?
True. You want to know why? Can I tell you something? The death of this community, they find out. You're either not taking any money or you're paying Team Store.
Start
One of the
free.
two. That you drop $250 an hour to watch Copper Cap. If you can afford that, you can drop a few G's to him.
He goes to Nightmare now. He joins as soon as I come over here. Like, I know your dog.
And so I got banned from his community. So I still, I kind of, lingered around.
Why did you linger around? That's obsession.
What, for the community?
Yeah.
Because I have friends, or I had friends there around.
And now he's befriended, and I'm not going to yell too early, too late, whatever, Nightmare. And he's told Nightmare that it's a bit. But I told him that to stop with the Turbo stuff. I had it out with fucking Nightmare inside me. And Turbo was in there. And I went, the fuck, this isn't on the fucking show. Turbo started crying. Siley was upset because she said she had, at some point, an issue with Stalker. And she got really upset. And Turbo started crying.
So you're stalking him.
No, I'm not.
That is wrong.
He's not talking.
That word is thrown around. Oh, absolutely it is. That word is thrown around way too loosely. The obsession thing is way too loosely. You fit both dead on. I cannot believe that the only thing that he's worried about is people not covering down while he's getting married. I cannot believe it is. I will apologize to the public if I'm true, but I cannot believe someone of your ilk is sitting where you are. That is it. There must be something behind it. It's not illogical.
People are saying that I have something on GameStar.
Do you?
I own his fecal matter. I bought that as well, all legal. So then, okay, what happens was,
Legal doesn't mean moral. You know.
well, I don't think anything I did was immoral. The PI was licensed in all three required license for what I wanted him to have. And he treated the situation with utmost respect. And
Sure he did.
at the end of the day, never interacted with Copper ever.
You told him I want you to protect him, but then I don't want you to know him to know you're there. That should have been.
Yeah, because he would have thought this was weird. He would have thought this was fucking weird, which it ended up. And somehow he found out and he thought it was weird.
Why would you do that? It's unbelievably disgusting.
I don't find it as disgusting.
I know you don't. You're gonna rationalize it, but I still
Because I was his friend. I wanted to protect him. He was in an area I knew was unsavoriness. Unsavoriness.
Probably a lot of black people, huh?
That's very racist.
A lot of brown people. You know, we got a record of you with brown people, huh?
Do you think I spent $2,000 to protect Copper Cat from colored people?
Well, I don't think you did it from white people with your racist background. You're psychotic. You really are.
I try. I do. Come on, play this.
No, it's literally true. I'm not joking.
No, I'm not joking either. Okay, that makes me a weirdo that I'm a fucking weirdo.
You are.
Yes, that does make you a weirdo. You owe me
It does make you a weirdo.
paid someone 2K to go and fucking follow him.
Yep.
We're doubling up the mods today, Tommy. I'm reinforcing the troops. In case the Germans attack, you know what I'm saying? The last time they did that shit, it was a problem.
Yeah, I guess.
That was.
Whatever.
Timbo, you've been obsessed with Copper for years. You call me daddy, okay? I genuinely think that if you had it your way, the perfect world in your brain 5 years from now is Copperhead's head in a fridge while you just frantically masturbate as the open door. Like, I genuinely feel...
It does feel sexual.
I do not find Copper Cat sexually appealing.
Is it exhausting, like, with the constant protection of your ego?
I don't like protecting my ego.
Yeah, you're constantly lying. You're constantly chasing something. You are constantly, I mean, my God. You use the same things, you say the same things almost over and over again in a complete loop. You didn't go viral. You were not popular. You're not good at this. It's just, everything.
Yeah, here I am.
I want to give the shout out to the person that did this.
And unless Keemstar was associated, you and Clown are nobodies. Nobodies.
Clown?
Clown
You're joking.
No, Clown's are nothing without Keemstar. Talk to me about it, bitch.
He's generally considered the best commentator by far.
By who?
On the commentary.
Really? Not by me.
Hey, I was a little behind on the stream, okay? I heard you talking about how Tommy's a nobody. All right, I can agree with that. No offense, Tommy. There's nothing against you. But with Colossal is crazy, okay? Clown is how I found all of this, okay? I was a Colossal is crazy guy, okay? His videos covering some of these degenerates on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
And you and who else?
A lot of people.
If I had a child, I could never. I could never. But if I did, I would never want to expose them to the internet alone, but the LCU. Too many degenerates in here. Way too many degenerates.
Yeah, you're like king of the generate. Jesus Christ. Send private detectives to people's houses that want nothing to do with Ghost. Oh, come on! My God! I think King thought you were just weird enough to do it. I don't think he has no idea how ill you are.
He has no idea how ill I am is an exact quote from Tommy Z.
None.
That is wild.
Man, it's unbelievable. It really is. It really made him look bad.
I made Keemstar look bad?
Absolutely. This thing generates hundreds of thousands of dollars. So if he put you in charge of that, that's...
Why do you think he would put me on live and risk the whole company if you feel like I'm that much of a risk? Am I paying him that much, dude? Really?
And you have an answer? I honestly don't have an answer. I don't have a bunch of theories. Obviously, I can't say for sure.
That's all you ever have is theories.
It's definitely, well, they usually come true. It's definitely piss poor judgment. It's definitely a lack of respect for money. It's a lack of respect for business. It's a lack of respect for the people that support this business. Then you can put that in place.
Keem told me, do you remember what Keem told me, Tommy? Do you remember? His specific words of my job on live, what is it?
What? I have no idea. I don't care.
He said, Turbo, I just need you to keep the light on. That was he told Glammy and did you not know that? Did you not know that? He's not expecting me to do record numbers while he's gone. He's expecting me to do the bare minimum. Keep the light on. I'm the Motel 6 of the LCU. Remember that. And never forget.
You're out of your mind. I don't want to be the Motel 6. Most people think you A, working for free, B, got something on them, C, paying them to be alive, paying for friends. And considering what we just saw is not out of the realm of possibility that you're paying for friendship.
Turbo's nuts and damn, I've seen like 10 timeouts since Ray's open. And all for non-TOS violations. I stand by all 10 of those. I stand by all 10 of those Turbo's got.
Tommy, there are a bunch of mods, including myself, that don't want to be mods. And Turbo won't unmod us. I know I don't want to be involved with this fuck shit.
What he did is try to protect you, because what I said yesterday, I said that you guys should ban Blank if you were doing his duty. But I don't think that can be done, and I think he successfully protected himself.
I mean, at least I'm doing something successfully.
I wouldn't worry about, like destroying the community.
Destroying the community.
Why do you always repeat yourself? I think you are a lot smarter than you are, and you haven't really done that well against me. Because I'm exhausted. I'm not talking to a real person.
You what?
I don't want you, and I don't want you to appreciate me. I don't think we can do this all week. This is a special treat. This is the start. We can't do it regularly, so forever, right?
You're coming back next week, you bitch.
Oh, no, I am. After I've agreed to the Friday, we're done.
Oh, okay, good. No, yeah, thank you. No, yeah, because I can't put up with you past 2 weeks.
I'm trying to think about it. Someone's banning everyone, probably some fucking...
Hey, dickhead! Turbo, will you please unblock Kathleen? She's been a fucking supporter of the LCU forever. You're blocked for you, fat motherfucker! Tina! Calm down, Tina. You had a rogue mod, which I don't know how that happened, okay? I trust everyone.
I have you on a tape telling everybody you're gonna bot it was Cat.
I don't know how this happened. Why nobody a dumb bitch? I don't know, Tina. Figure it out. I don't know. Tell me. Ladies and gentlemen of Law Cal Fluff, the LCU audience, I would like to formally apologize to those who I modded against their will. You should not do anything against somebody's will. It's immoral. And I apologize formally here on Fluff, and I am sorry that I offended or hurt you in any way.
If y'all didn't hear, which every single one of you have already heard, I can see it in the chat, I'm looking at the chat, you guys already know. Look at Turbo! Jesus Christ! Obviously, he started talking about an old bit that Howard Stern used to do where he would bring up the NAMBLA, this NAMBLA supporter, and basically the NAMBLA boys, which I don't know, it's something that was referenced in South Park a while back, but they stand like Wonder Woman 10 toes down, and they don't move.
I think Turbo was sleep deprived. I think that he was over dramatic about a lot of things, and I think that he took things too far sometimes. And that's my honest opinion.
I just want to ask him how he felt about Turbo's racism. Does he have anything to say about that?
I never condoned it. Every time when we had the 12-hour stream and he dropped the two repeats of Yo Mama, I said I'm not jumping on that, dog.
Stern used to interview these guys. I'm not making any kind of like, I'm just the attitude. Okay, I'm not saying this. But it's just really funny to listen to Stern used to interview them, and they would say things like, "I'm gay, and I just really love children. I want to take care of them." And everybody's like, "Ew, gross, they're disgusting wood chipper time." But they wouldn't back off. They talk like this. These guys in the Man Love Boy Association, right? You know, and listening to Turbo talk is justified. Harassing Copper Top, sending a guy over there.
I'm sorry, guys. I thought the phone was charging. This house was charging, but it wasn't. So we lost 3 hours of content. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep it up for 3 hours more.
It's like identical. Does anybody want to talk about
Perfect.
Goddamn cafe, right? And watch this. Well, y'all notice something? Y'all notice one thing?
So, the camera is now mounted in the center of the railway. The problem I'm seeing
So I think the best way to test it would be to turn off the big light in the room, right? For clarification purposes, the only light in my room right now is natural light coming in from the window. It's cloudy outside today, so I don't have the window open on a normal sun. Alright, it'll be too bright. Well, let's see what happens when I turn this on. You ready to go blind? Because I know it's going to be too bright. It's going to blind us all. By the way, the camera's definitely working. Oh! Melted the skin off my face. It was so bright. Good lord. No, that was insanely bright. Oh my god. This thing, hold on. We gotta go max. Are you ready? We're gonna go maximum brightness. Ready? I'm gonna close my eyes. Ready? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like the sun. Oh. I can't even look at the camera. Oh. Oh. Turn it down. Turn it down. Oh my god. Wow. So now let's see. How do I look? That's actually pretty good. I can see through my vents. I can actually like see everything. It's like really it's like icy blue. I actually like this one better, I think. What do you guys think of this one? The icy blue? How does this look for you? You like that one? Yeah, the icy blue actually looks pretty good for lighting. Now here's the thing. Oh, it's daylight. So daylight makes me look human. And actually, see, here's the difference.
That's it. Well, honest, I mean, it's very emotional, but it's not as like sad as I thought it was gonna be. I'm just feeling, I actually don't feel sad right now. I'm just overwhelmed with emotion because obviously it's an ending that's not as bad as it could be. That was very mean. All right, that was very mean. That was a really cool story. And it gets you paying attention, right? Just like everyone said, everyone's trying to dry their eyes out when you play the game. That's why. Obviously, no one wants to think of an 11-year-old who dies from cancer. It's incredibly sad. But it's an interesting way to think about the human condition. I wish I could talk normally right now because I actually have some insightful things to say. But stupid emotion takes me over. Yeah. The human condition is that we all know we're going to die. And everyone wants to live a full life. And everyone wants to feel like their life was longer or whatever that we're reading. That's exactly what they said on Stern. Go back and look at it. They always use excuse for protection. So yeah, motherfucker, get it. Get it.
Joke just cause. When these two may not be joined together in holy matrimony, let them speak now or forever hold their peace.
I mean, I do think it's kind of bullshit to celebrate America's freedom by throwing your freedom away. That's what you're doing? You're throwing your freedom away? Speaking of 4th of July, and it's... He hired, and I'm not joking, this is... you know what, you don't have to believe me. A private investigator, I shit you not, in his words, to look out for me. 100%. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Since when did you take the responsibility to look out for him?
So he came to Florida and he was going to an event. I can't talk about what event it is. And it was in an unsavory part of town. Of the town.
It's not your responsibility.
It doesn't matter. It's my right to do it. It wasn't illegal what I did.
Listening to Turbo talk and justify harassing Copper Cap, sending a guy over there, spying on Copper Cap,
I'm not saying there's any comparison to the crime. Let me make this abundantly clear. But in the way and the veracity that he justifies it is very similar to the voice, like the pattern and the justification the Nambla guys use. It's like identical. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? All the old Stern listeners. They used to have this guy come in and he would just justify how much.
What in the actual are you doing? You see him? What are you?
What is the matter with you? You can't say that.
You are actually a.
Did you listen to me?
Are
No.
you really just trying to get the stream?
Yeah, I'm dealing now. Are you gonna let me talk? Are you
worthless asshole? Tommy, that's the most piece of shit thing I think I've ever heard from you.
I mean it. I'll tell you why. Oh, I don't care. You're proving my point. You're proving my point. I'm gonna silence you. Oh, let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna double and triple and quadruple down on it. The way he talks about chasing that guy down and justifying it sounds exactly like Nambla guys. Suck my racist. Got it?
You feel good now? Got the word out of your system?
You want to come here and talk? You sound just like them.
Anyway, weirdo, the freak. One of those people that's like, what is the word that y'all always overuse over here? No offense to you guys. You said like
So sad.
parasocial. Very parasocial. And he found out where I was, and he showed up like a fan.
Didn't Turbo wear a shirt at Fat Camp with that
Apparently
word on
he
it? I'm surprised he hasn't said it more on these shows.
I never saw him wear it, but he had that picture with Twiggy. I think Twiggy took a picture with him wearing it. Wasn't it Twiggy who had the picture of him wearing it?
I'm allowed to do whatever the I want within the U.S. laws, and within Florida, it's 100% legal.
I'm not saying it's not. I did practice second part of my security check. I know it's completely legal, but that is unbelievable. In fact, a competent, ethical private detective would have turned you down.
This guy was completely above board. I didn't just choose anybody. I at one time called Copper Cab a friend, for God's sakes.
It's one thing if you're doing research on a divorce.
I own his shit. I actually own his shit. Like, I considered him a friend. What are we on about? Until he betrayed me, he threw me to the side. I don't even game with his wife anymore because he's such a bitch.
He protected himself from an extremely sick individual. Yes,
that's actually funny. That's actually hilarious. Hey, I still talk to his wife. So why would she talk to me if I'm a weirdo?
She coming in and getting mad at me. I can see something. You know what? Nobody should talk about. Hey, I had to go send somebody over there. I had to send somebody to protect him. Guess what the other guy said? I gotta protect this boy. That's exactly what they said on Stern. Go back and look at it. There was his excuse for protection. So yeah, motherfucker, get it. Get it.
When these two may not be joined together in holy matrimony, let them speak now. Forever hold their peace.
I mean, I do think it's kind of bullshit to celebrate America's freedom by throwing your freedom away. That's what you're doing? You're throwing your freedom away?
Speaking of 4th of July, and it's the day of America, 250 years. Day of America.
The America.
And, Turbo.
My apologies.
On his beautiful July 4th, 250 years of America. My man Turbo decided to do the thing that he always does on beautiful days like this. Say the N-word. Yes, absolutely. Click it.
I will say it. You're just a black man trying to be a...
Yo, what are you trying to be?
Oh yeah, Wonder Woman, if you quit this month, like before I come back, and that goes for any host, bro, don't ever talk to me again. Don't ever think you're gonna talk to me ever again. I don't need any one of you ever, except for like now until August 1st. For the next 30 days, I can't be here. So I need you now. So if you want to, in this moment, I'm gonna have Vietnam flashbacks.
Listening to him justify setting a guy in Copper Cat, like a private detective Copper Cat. How should I say this? You know what Nambla is?
What is it?
The North American Boy Love Association. It's a advocacy group for pedophiles.
Okay.
Well, Stern used to interview these guys. Now, like, not making any kind of like, obviously the attitude is similar. Okay, I'm not saying this.
And there you go. We're still working. It's 12:05. I like to go to sleep at 30 minutes. I don't know if I can, but look. So we got the file from here, which is 11-hour transferring here. So what I'm going to be sleeping is going to be editing. And I got a file from here, so I can delete it of Speedster. If I can delete it off Speedster, we're good to do the all the 2 weeks together. So that actually would be really good. And we have like 6,300 minutes on it, so I'll be able to do how can I put this? I'll be able to do a full setup of the Speedster. So if I can manage to do this in the next 30 minutes, I'm good. Otherwise, I'll be lacking sleep.
This is what it says. Who am I? My name is Turbo123, also known as Clownbo within the Copperverse. I am a fat racist. And then there's him as the clown, and then him as blackface as a clown.
Oh God. Says you should know by now that you can't expect Turbo to act like a reasonable person. Says you. Oh God. Wait. What's his name on there? Obi-Wan Kenobi. Is that him?
Yeah. So
Stop
that
me
was
as. Oh God. That's the word. You're all in. Oh my God.
It's a tweet that he responded to that he's to do with someone racial assault. And his comment right here is, well, if she did call it an M slur, she certainly is giving plenty of reasons to be convinced.
I think I keep underneath of the seat
I'll talk about Boogie. You said the N word too, bro. Shut the fuck up.
It was paid for the Copperverse. It was not paid for the LCU. And I went through a period within the Copperverse. I don't know if I want to talk about the Copperverse here. I try not to.
Yeah, sure. No, in this situation, yeah, unleash me. I want the information.
Okay. So those websites were dedicated for reasons to the Copperverse. And they're not new. Someone said that in the general chat that the website was new. Now it just hasn't been Wayback Machine because it's not on really any search engines. It was made just to troll Copper. I'm not supporting what I've said. I'm not supporting the things I've typed. A lot of tweets are coming out on my account and stuff like that. Yeah, it's banned.
Yay.
Hey, I don't know why you're injecting opinion. You are an it, right? I'm the one that knows like the answers here, so just listen to me. We don't need a boogie opinion because
One of my
it's the
confessions,
one that
I'm
is
not-
failing.
One of my
admissions because I'm not allowed to lie anymore. So what do I do with that?
But we don't want any buggy opinions, right? When you come up here and you try to tell this audience of how to run a show or how to
It's
do
a
anything.
podcast. I'm supposed to share opinions.
No, because you don't.
Then what am I supposed to do? Just say it? Desi's on live. Desi's on
don't
live.
know how to run a show.
Desi's on live. Let her get my...
You don't know how to run a show. You run the show into the ground every single time, so stop giving advice.
I know. That's why I needed you. That's the whole thing.
So this is where you shut up and listen and just do what I say. Remember that?
I don't care what anyone says. You walking up and down the sidewalk with a cross getting beat and confessing your sins, I don't care. That is content.
I no longer believe that Spurs.
All right, walk back. Come on, get to walking.
I no longer believe that words are just words. I understand the pain that is caused by certain mouth noises. And I do not want to utter those mouth noises in personal, private conversations or in public conversations. I no longer want to say things and words. No longer want to say offensive words.
Okay, hold on. Jesus, you're cross. What?
He needs to drop the cross.
Well, no, he can't.
That's too much. Keemstar himself said, going out of your way to disrespect people's religion is not what we're going to do here. He said it in the Discord.
I agreed with Keemstar that I would work for free. And whichever host I put in my seat will get paid. That's everything we had. I texted him. I told him I'm hiring Desi. And he said he thought it might work and that it might help repair the relationship. So me and Desi are a package deal now. You are going to see her on camera. She's going to laugh at my dumb jokes. She's going to play with my hair and make me happy. Because Keemstar asked me to come here and be happy to be here. And being with my wife makes me happy. It's one of the only things in this goddamn world that makes me happy. I've seen it all. I've done it all. The only thing I give a shit about is my wife, and I can have her here with me. If you guys could enjoy, then she could be happy.
I mean, everyone can see that you're actively going out of your way to try to convince people to not support the show. In every move you do, you tell everyone that the show's horrible. You tell everyone that you
refuse to fire me. That's them supporting the show. It's them putting their money.
Okay, you tell everyone that you don't want to be here. You've convinced all these people that you don't give a shit about the fans. Like, you went out of your way to convince them that you don't give a fuck about them, and you don't give a fuck about putting on a good show for them. You've mentioned many times money. So that's just more that you don't give a fuck about the fans. All right, like,
Excuse me, Boogie, could you step out for like 5 minutes?
Yeah, all right, see ya.
Turbo, why are you allowing him to do this stupid Francis bullshit?
People were actually liking the Francis verse.
I don't care. It's horrible.
Okay.
Do not allow him to be a fake kid on his ass.
Why do you think it's okay to pretend to be me? There's only one me! There's only one me! There's only one me! Glad to be back in the universe. Glad to have you. God bless you. Are you going back to Pitt? I guess is the big question.
No, I'm on live.
Yeah, right now.
No,
so
I'm on
Queens,
live.
you would do good on Queen. You do where?
I'm on live.
Look,
I'm here on live with you and Turbo.
She's the third host. Yeah, third host. Yes.
Yes, I'm the third host.
She has the
last show I haven't been on.
So the show is over.
Yes.
I mean, the show is
But
better.
it's going down so much fun.
you are literally destroying this and ruining this by every move you make.
I know. I am stupid. It's really hard for me to control my emotions, and it's really hard for me to not share how I feel.
The difference is you need this. I don't. So
I don't, man. I would rather just fall into obscurity, bro. Like if they hate me and they don't want to watch me, why am I here? If they don't want to watch me, why am I here?
Starting now. All right. You're gonna stop being selfish and you're gonna care about viewers, right? That means if you come up here and be like, oh yeah, this sucks, and I can't believe they let it, and you complain or whatever, the audience is obviously not going to support the show.
That's what we used to do. That's what we used to do. You would torture me. I'm like, wow, this sucks. This show sucks. I don't like any of this. And then we would get paid big money. The problem is you're not here. That's it. That's the whole thing.
It's not going to be fun. When has live ever been fun? What are you talking about?
Boogie, can you smile for me real quick, Boogie? Yeah. What the hell happened to your tooth? What is that?
I broke it. $3,000.
So Keemstar has told me and Kalo many times, 3 sips of beer and positivity. So let's be positive. Just here's the thing. I'm telling him, baby, I'm sorry. I'm telling him. I'm sorry. I have to tell him.
You got this, Boogie. I'm proud of you.
I just stay in the stream. I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say. Turbo, you know, it's gonna shit up. You're trying to... This is a stream, bro. I can't. I'm sorry, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end the stream here. It's 10:30.
When things don't go the way you want, you have to adapt in real time. You can't just be sitting here being like, oh yeah, this sucks and I don't want to be here and maybe we should put Desi up here. I mean, obviously you're telling the fans that you suck and the show sucks. So if you tell the fans that the show sucks and you suck,
they're the ones telling us that it sucks. I just agreed with them. This was an L show. You've had L shows too.
Yeah, I have. But I don't know why you're deflecting. What I'm saying is what you're saying. You can't control what the chat says, but you can control what you say. If you say you suck, all right, then you're going to convince the audience that you suck.
Can I try something then? if you say that you're so bad that Desi, who barely speaks on Rain, needs to come up here, yeah, you're really insulting yourself. Then tomorrow, I'm putting Desi on for me. Then I've been so insulted for 2.5 years. What do you want me to do? Be your mama and dance up here and be like, I'm the best trainer in the world. Okay, so I see, I'm the best. I don't know how to do that. I don't believe that.
Yeah, Keem said never bring Francis, never let him back on here. Keem said Francis, he was on here.
No, Keem said that there's no Francis.
That was Desi dressed up as Francis.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you.
What's bullshit?
This is L.
Keem
The whole
jumped
show
on
right
the
now is
show.
L. They don't even want Glammy right now.
Well, then get rid of Glammy. Get rid of Glammy so we can do a show. Holy shit! I never thought this show could.
Okay, Boogie's got a noodle. He's got a noodle.
Yeah.
Dude, like maybe you want to hit some stuff with it real quick? Kind of, hit some shit with the noodle. That's Boogie hitting shit with the noodle, guys. That's Boogie's action. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We love that. We love that.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, he said he was the table that tripped Wing's wife or whatever.
Game is scapegoating him as usual.
Right.
Got it. And he's in some kind of hellish pit fire.
I thought it was Mordor. Yeah,
What did he say?
Turbo,
What did he say? Keem is scapegoating him as per usual. Pretty sure
Ethan thinks Keemstar is scapegoating me about Steak and Nightmare?
I think so.
But how is...
Like, because you're taking all the blame and everything.
Ethan, your hatred of Keemstar has gotten out of control, clearly, and obviously. That's not the case. Clearly it was me. I cost him all the Voldemorts, including these two people. It was always me, Ethan. I can't understand. Keemstar always knows what he's doing. Always. Ethan, I think you've gone back to hating Keem, and I think what you're doing right now is being very rational, brother. I think you need... It's time to get back on your medications or something. I don't know what you're doing, but that's crazy. You've lost the plot. Keemstar knows what he's doing.
Here's my thing. Did Ethan see all the things leading up to that episode, or did he just see that
No,
episode
he just
and
watches.
assume?
No, he just watches clips of stuff. He doesn't know the whole context.
Yeah,
So
he can't watch the
probably
whole show.
just assumed.
Exactly. See, exactly.
Yeah, so Ethan, don't assume, sir. Like, do your research. Don't you tell people to do your research, Ethan? Do your research, sir.
What he was okay. All right. Well, all right then.
Hey guys,
Welcome, Boogie. Yep. How'd it go? Did you get everything out okay?
yeah, it came out alright.
Love that. Love that.
Hi.
Thank you, Xylee. God bless you. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Boogie2988, legend. So Boogie, here's my question. So you take accountability for everything that has been thrown on you. You are the wedding destroyer, right?
I am. I take full accountability. I everything up. I realize I fucked up, so that's why I'm here.
Francis, while Boogie was in here, Xylee came in and yelled at us.
For what?
Apparently this show sucks.
Yeah. You put Boogie and Turbo on live.
Je vais taper 2 fois. Non.
The best part of this entire stream is where you straight up out, like full testosterone said, Keem, you're gonna be left with a bubble. Do you know who I am? I know who you are. I know I don't have a long investor. That's a channel with like 6,000 subscribers. I know, and I told more than you. I know. Are you fucking thinking about? I know. Are you? We are not on the same level. And the fact that you would come to this live stream and act like you are is hilarious. Keem's ego is hurt focused right now. That I
suffering and suffering and suffering. And you know, the Wizard of Oz jumped in and was like started to like, hey, let's do an MMA fight or whatever to like help him out, get some mojo around him, gave him a kid behind the camera, and he's still crying to this day. Actually, do you think he would have just taken that W that I handed him, right? And been happy, but it seems like he's still salty about it. Actually, fine.
You wanted that shit till Mike told you.
Actually, fine. I'm sorry. What did he say? What did he say?
You wanted that shit till Michael told you what you would be getting, but you didn't want it. Fight him, kid.
I mean, he can reframe it any way he wants, but that was over on Aussie. He said it on Queens prior to this stream on Queens. Gina G is the only one that helped me out. Why don't you help Daddy? Help this guy that actually helped you out. Huh? You give me the flowers.
Universe. Why don't you give him the flowers?
What did he say? He said the universe? That's hilarious.
Flowers. Be a man and come get them. You know where I stay. Yeah, he said he'll give you your flowers.
Wait. Come here. Pin me against Tommy C. Wait, since you want to pin me against Tommy C and Yo Mama, wasn't Yo Mama the called you out that the only thing you got is the physical fighting shit? Wasn't he the one?
Now, viewer,
Wasn't he the one that was like, no,
we're going to have to give them equal time, viewer. Sorry, viewer.
I'm sorry, can you not hear me? Wasn't it Yo Mama that called you out for that you're a one-trick pony?
You remember when he said he's better than you and then proved it continuously until now?
Since when?
Okay.
Since when? I'm alive on Jester's pull the same amount of views. Whenever I want. It's when?
Yeah, stay in your hug box. You want your flowers?
How's that working? How's that working trying to get me off the live and onto Tommy C and onto Yo Mama? How's that working? You think this audience is... You think they're dumb? You think they're dumb? And they're trying to face some type of pipe sweeping and Tommy C? Yo Mama? You're trying to manipulate a panel that I built into thinking that the fight really isn't E versus you, E versus Yo Mama. I called Yo Mama out a million times. That he's on some fake shit.
Call him out again. He called you out on your fake shit too, remember? All these bullshit scripts you read.
He's on fake shit. He's acting like I'm working against him. That's not true.
Called you out on all of them. I hope he calls you out on the rest. Leave my show alone. Give it to me. Give it to me. Go marry your wife. I love your wife. Go marry, bud. Get that shit on. Get that shit.
Listen, Snake, Boogie, Nightmare, I just want you to be clear, like, we are not on the same level. You want to talk about Ada Ross? Like, I'll call Ada Ross. He'll be on one of my Jester streams, right? I'll do a brand new channel, and I'll perform you. The fact that you're acting like my ego is inflated, or I'm sad and I'm hurt, or I'm trying to tell people to, like, shut the up. Like, does it sound like I'm trying to tell you to shut the up? I'm laughing at you, that I invaded you into this MMA. I invaded you onto my channel. Type shit, so you use my channel. Channel. And out here trying to still flesh into this day. Like, it's amazing that I did this Make-A-Wish thing for you, Steak, and that you're still trying to be like, bro, wait, he doesn't want the smoke. Really? Is that what we're doing? Is this Happy Punch or is this the LCU? Come on, let's do this.
I was in the phone calls. No, wait, you're in the calls. I do, bro. What?
Wait, talk about those phone calls. I can only hear Boogie. I can't hear that. I can't hear it.
Sound. At your house. I have my own house. Your house is lived in by somebody else. Get control of your own shit.
Did he say he has his own house?
Like,
Didn't he get a second house because the first one apparently was being swatted by GameStar's fans? Like, are we for real, bro?
I was in the phone call. Are we? I know the truth. Are we?
Boogie, I literally cannot hear him. I'm on Bluetooth.
Yeah, it's because of the way Tina's sound is set up, and they can figure it out. You guys can fight properly. But if you talk over him, they won't be able to hear him. So I know you're new to podcasting. Welcome to it. Welcome to Low Cab Live. Glad to have you here. But you're gonna have to let the host talk on their own show instead of talking over. Can you do that? When they figure out their shit, let them talk. Looks like
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, no, I'm talking to Hitler. Who the hell else am I talking to? Think I'm praying right now?
All I know is you guys suck. You've been sucking.
Then leave me alone.
You put no effort into this. You don't really care. You don't.
Leave me alone. Let me fail on my own. But get the out of here. Let me fail on my own. But get the out of here. Give me your percent fly.
I mean, that sounds good. I'll let you fail on your own. But if you want to be a crybaby, be like, oh, Keem has an ego problem.
You do.
And he launched Chester just to build up his own ego. Why the f would I do it on Chester? Why would I do it on a channel with 6 months up?
Wedding. How about that? That's what you're supposed to be doing. Tell these people that you lied to when you said you weren't really going to leave on the front of the first of this last month. And I bet you ain't going to leave.
Yeah, I did. I lied to everyone. The fact that you don't think I can't plan a wedding and run this entire universe, plus run Happy Punch, plus run Troubler, is insane. I feel not on the same level. The fact that you think we're on the same level is insane. All you can focus on, is getting Eddie to get you a drink.
Oh, is that what we're going to talk about? How we treat our girls? Is that what we talking about? We talk about that?
I mean, you can talk about anything, Boogie. I don't give a bro. I'm all about it.
Okay. I'm gonna get fired for it?
Go ahead, babe.
Okay. You need to treat your girl better, kid. Period. On period.
Oh, yeah?
Everything you've ever said about me and Desi is true about you 10 times. And none of it's true about me.
Is it?
Yeah. I've seen it. We've all seen it, bro. Why is this getting so messy for no reason? Because he wanted it to. He's coming after Desi
for Steak and Boogie every day of the week. You're like,
Thing is,
like,
give him.
I don't have an ego problem. All right?
That's
At
why
all,
you're telling
bro.
us.
I don't
Hey,
need
I'm a
an
nice
ego
guy.
stroke.
The guy who says he's a
I'm
nice
better
guy.
at this
The
than
guy
you.
who says, yeah, that's the ego talking. The guy who says I'm a nice guy probably ain't that. And the guy who says I ain't got no ego probably got a
Literally
ego.
better at
Ego.
it than you.
Well, that
I
ego
apologize.
Right.
That is the
to your
fact.
mama.
I am better at
And
YouTube.
you can go see the episodes.
Nightmares,
Go
Steak,
see the
and Boogie
episodes.
combined.
Go see the episodes. Go ahead, bro. I wish you the best
I
of
am
luck.
better.
Go ahead.
I am better at
Leave
YouTube
the channel to me,
and
bro.
the streaming game
Change
than everyone in this universe
Change
combined.
the payout to me. I got you, bro.
I apologize that that's the truth.
Change the payout to me, bro.
But it
I'll
is.
take care of it. I'll take care of it. Change the payout to me, bro.
Well, you're just talking over me at this point, bro. You're not even gonna let me talk, bro.
It's time to celebrate. Let glory be.
I got a little too crazy. I don't give a bro. Put me over on Kick. Put me over on Rumble. I don't give a put me on some random streaming site. I will outperform you. I will make more money than you. I am better at this than all of you. I know it for a fact. I have way more talent than any of you combined. I know it for a fact. I don't need an ego stroke. I know it. I knew it before I launched this project. I knew it before I launched this universe.
What a nice guy you are. What a nice guy you are. Tell everybody how nice you are. See how that worked for me. Tell everybody what a great person you are. Tell everybody how you're so good at your job. Because that's your ego talking, buddy. You're proving my point. You're proving my point.
I am good at my job, and I know I'm good at this.
Yeah, masturbate about it no more. Masturbate about it some more. Go ahead.
Aren't you up if you're good at your job?
Yeah. Couldn't handle me.
You gave shut up. I'm dealing with it.
Steak, we got
What is he saying? I can't hear him.
Steak, we got 9 minutes left. Come take Tina's seat.
I can't hear him. What is he saying?
We're just gonna come take Tina's seat and talk. I'll let you talk.
I'll play next series more.
What is he saying?
Can you hear me yet, dude?
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah, you're so good at your job. Why'd you give up on live, dude?
Because I don't want to deal with Boogie anymore.
Yeah, you want to be on your crybaby safe space. It's everybody else solo streams.
Oh, it's a safe space? All right, come on the next Jester stream.
That's why you have
Steak, Steak. This is direct challenge to you and your ego. Come on the next Steak. Come to the next Jester stream.
Move that goal.
Wait, why are you saying in real life? Because that's exactly what your mama said. That's the only thing you got. That's the only thing you got. Whoa, you are not going to in front of me. You're going to in front of me and all these people right now. You're really trying to throw hands? You're trying to throw hands? You pussy. You are going to come.
In real life.
Steak, you are going to come to my next Jester stream and you are going to get verbally bodied like the you are. You're going to be there.
Welcome to
be there.
Hey,
Because I said so.
Hey, why don't you go to your setup and we'll
said
stand
so.
live? How about the next time he said his setup
Because I
and
said
you set
so.
up? We'll see you on live. We'll see you on live. You're
gonna resort to throwing hands?
You might
resort to throwing hands? Really?
You make me do anything.
Viewers, I wonder why.
Oh, Bradley, come fight his battle.
You're coming. You're gonna be on the next Jester stream.
Bradley does run the LCU.
Excuse me.
Come fight for your midget fan.
Excuse me. You're gonna be on the next Jester stream, and I'm gonna say this shit to your face.
So Keem, real quick.
Why?
Real quick.
Why? You scared?
I'm not Rastov.
What he saying? What he saying?
Keem,
He's
he
scared?
said 2 things. He said, number 1, he ain't Rostov, and number 2, what he's saying is
It's a little
show in the network, the number 1 show in the network. I don't know if you heard about it. Live, my show. You're welcome on it anytime. You can talk to him here, Keem.
Excuse me. It's the little still talking about.
Yeah, because you're a little. You put like, look, Discord. I brought 2 girls on today. I dissatisfied 2 women. Look at who I am. Dude, are you 13? Come up, bro.
Then why are you showing up to the Jester stream? Are you going to show up to the Jester stream?
We have a show called Lolcow Live, and you can get
Are you going to show up to the Jester stream?
It's called Lolcow
Live.
Hey, are you going to get bodied in person, verbally?
Are you going to come to my house? No, you're not.
He's still talking about IRL. See, he's obsessed with IRL shit.
Yeah, because he knows
You understand. The game isn't in person. We're not doing MMA, bro. This is LCU. You don't understand the game. You don't understand the rules of the game. You understand the rules of the game.
You're not a man.
We still lost. You're not a man. You're a little. So you're not coming to the Jester stream, right?
No,
right?
Viewer, real quick, let me
Wait, can we confirm this for the audience? Can we confirm this for the audience? Right, you're not coming to the Jester stream?
We have a show, Keem, and we'll set up a debate.
Can we confirm this for the audience? You are in, and you're not showing up to the Jester stream, right?
Not coming to your detractor show. You're not coming to my house.
There we go. There we go. All you got is what your mama said. Resort to throwing hands because you don't got it. When it comes to this online shit, you don't got it. You ain't me. You're never gonna be me. You're never gonna be on this level. I'll make a brand new channel tomorrow and get multiple 100K subs.
Go do it.
Go do it. You are not on the same level. We are not on the same level. We are not on the same tax bracket. You are not me on this internet shit. And you know what? On Jester, we're gonna play that clip where you sit there on your knees, Steak, and you worship me as a man when it comes to this internet shit. You worship me as your God. You paranoid.
Woman and Angeman aren't on the same level. Actually, Angemon's true peer is the champion.
What the heck is this video? This is kind of weird.
Alrighty, so we're gonna have a look at Diaper Phil. Diaper Boy Philip was soiling himself big time this week on a level we never thought possible. Filling diaper after fucking diaper with some of the worst content the world has ever seen. We're gonna start off in our miscellaneous folder with just some really iconic photographs here. This photograph should be hung in the Louvre. It should be like hung in the Tate Modern, something like this. This is beautiful. Look at this shit, man. This is iconic. This is just the saddest, most buck-broken diaper-wearing bum in the world. Like, look at this, bro. Like, look at it. It's amazing.
Best of luck, everybody. You're here to be something everybody. Everyone, here we go. 2 minutes ago. Cheers. No, you wasted. Who was it on the list? Come on, let's get to know each other.
My boy Chris just starts getting hammered. He's a physical character, man.
Who's with me?
We've been wild man. He went pretty crazy. Hopefully he's gonna settle down and be doing morning prayers or yoga or anything like that. So we'll just see how it goes.
Maybe we'll just eat a bucket. I'm going to bed. I'm taking this Slim Jim, this muffin, this frozen Snickers, and that's all I need. What's up?
This is Slim Jim. This is muffin. I have this frozen Snickers and I'm going to bed.
That's it. What do you this? That's all I need because I've been wet. I'm just that kind of guy. I'm a minimal use type of person. Still can't take it. I got it.
So Chris comes in my room, tries to take my pillow. We were all trying to sleep. He thought it was, very comfortable taking Dylan's pillow. He's a much better person when he's not drinking.
We'll be a little router of everybody.
Chris was up yelling, doing this, doing that. Drunk, making a total fool out of himself.
We're the past, though, right? You don't tell him that he's had everybody's pillows and Ruby's blankets. That's so rad. Man, you should hop in the shower, bro. Hey, Pokemon, did you shower yet?
I'm going right now.
You sucker. I got like a bus around. That's it. Oh, that's fresh jet. You know what?
Climbing up and get to a certain level, and they fell off for some reason. Why did they fall off? Here's a chance to come back and regain that glory. How big was the fucking suitcase you brought?
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. It's not a comeback. No, because I was whooping ass before I got on the ship.
Cubic zirconia. Welcome, guys. No bullshit. I am genuinely excited about this season. There's a lot of talent in this room. Serious talent. So, this season isn't like all the other seasons where these guys have to be spoon-fed, babied. I know 100% that every guy here is a fighter. You guys have what it takes in here. You all know it. So, the way this is going to work is we are going to pick teams today. But this season there are no team coaches. Both teams will get the opportunity to train with some of the best mixed martial artists. Randy Couture, George St. Pierre, and Mark Delagrati. And these are just 3 of several mixed martial arts experts we're bringing in to help you. Now, you guys are going to fight a preliminary fight. If you win that fight, you move on to the semifinals. You win the semifinals match, you move on to the finals. But the most important thing is, the 2 guys that walk away in their weight class, the winners, will get a shot at the title. 170 pounds and 185-pound world title.
And welcome back to a new Sword Staff video. The Konosuba collaboration is live, and after spending some time with the event, doing some summit.
Honestly, I really think the strongest team is the great team.
The only shorts you got, Shoney?
For now. Good lord. There's a more diverse group, a lot more experience on our team.
Let's get it on! There you go! I met Matt before, and he brings a lot of energy to wherever he's at. Makes time go by quicker, and you don't think about what's going on. So, fan glad he's on my team. Oh, you know that was a move, right?
There's no egos in the bunch. We all learn from each other, and we all help each other get through those freedoms.
The training for me has been really rough because it's not about age. The fact is that when I'm at home, as good as my training partners are, I'm the lead horse. It's hard to be pushed as the lead horse, and now I'm here on an all-star team, and I'm not keeping up with them. And it's like frustrating to me. And that was the first time ever in my career as a pugilistic combatant I threw up.
Kind of scared everybody. It's like, oh man, is he not in shape? What's going on? How's this happening? I mean, it was tough for everybody. Don't get me wrong, but we weren't throwing up.
How? We got a good feeling that they're going to go after Shoney first. Whether Shoney's ready to fight or not is the question.
We bought this company 5 years ago, and Shoney was one of the first guys to fight in our new show.
Sarah's fired up in his corner.
And one of the best fights I've ever seen is Matt Sarah versus Shoney Carter.
Let's go! Come on!
It's a war of 3 rounds. Matt gets him in a million submissions that Shoney gets out of. But we got it. We got out. Matt's got him in so many things that have been working him so hard the entire 3 rounds that he's completely exhausted. And there's probably 20 seconds left of the fight. And the fight's over. He stops him with a spinning back fist. And had it gone the extra 20 to 15 seconds, whatever it was at the end there, Matt Sarah would have won a decision.
That spinning back fist has become infamous. I want my Noble Guard Hall of Fame award because everybody's trying it now.
For the winner, Mr. International! Shoney at one time in the UFC was one of the top 4 welterweights in the world. We could be doing this at home. One of the things that makes this show very interesting is that it's not up to us coaches what they want to do. And today, Team No Love, the blue team, decided to take a day off.
Some of these guys, they're very lazy, you know, because they're veterans, and some of them, they just don't want to work hard. They just think they can win a fight by using their skill, but sometimes it takes more than that. I think because we are fighting at such a high level, we all understand the need to be healthy and the need to not overexert ourselves in our training. The coaches understand that too.
Hey, Ronnie.
Put the hair on the back of my head.
What a dick.
Pay attention. You'll have to look at me for 6 fucking weeks. Why? What's the point?
Shorty's a street clown. At first, it was cool. It was funny the first couple days. But it built up after a while. He's in the more to contradict himself.
You know, at first we were getting to the point where
Review for is 4.7 out of 5. With this Gromon.2, see for yourself.
alrighty.
We decided to bring Mark Lehman back as one of the trainers this season. Mark's an incredible jiu-jitsu instructor, and he works with a lot of the top fighters in the world. We're happy to have him back. I'm not a big fan of Mark Lehman, but I'm not discouraging anybody from working with him. By all means, I train with the guys. It's totally up to them. I have a little history with Lehman. We cornered against each other. Our fighters went versus each other. Pete Drago and Bill Baroni. And Lehman was basically telling Baroni the 3rd round that just take him down, take Drago down. He's running away. Put him in the cage, and get a takedown, and win this fight. You understand me? And he took him down. Drago ended up choking Baroni in the sleeve. Instead of saying good fight, being a man about it, he gets in the ring, he starts complaining to the ref that unfair refing, and he let him stay on the floor. Meanwhile, he told him to take him down. He's a crybaby, a guy who talks crap about fighters, but yet he does not fight himself. I don't respect him. I'll go for you. he made a comment at the Voices just was recent loss saying how psyched he was that he said he got demolished and whatnot.
He shouldn't fight. He should fight. He should retire after the second time he fought Shamrock. Beat down. Total domination. That's right.
And it really pissed me off. You should be a little more respectful, you know? For a guy who doesn't even fight, he just makes me sick.
Fucking prick. It's great. Vast intelligence opinion. I study the sport a lot. I watch all the fights, and to me, it's like science. And you don't have to be a fighter to understand fighting.
It's phenomenal.
Never rolled with him.
Never rolled with him, but from what I've...
That's all hearsay, though. I gotta see it to believe it. And every athlete, I want to. I study a lot of footage, probably more than most of these fighters, and so I have somewhat of an educated opinion, even though I'm not a practitioner of mixed martial arts.
All right, boys. The great team has elected Pete Spratt. Right, our man Chris Lytle here. Have a good day, guys.
I knew I would be selected for some odd reason. I even dreamt about it a couple of days before, but that was no surprise. I could have walked out before they even made the announcement of who was fighting because I knew it was me all along.
I feel very confident in that fight with Pete Spratt. I know Pete's an excellent fighter. He's beat a lot of good guys, and it's not going to be easy. Just from looking at the first two fights, not easy at all. None of them are going to be here, so I'm just hoping the Lord's winning this one and going to help me get through one more fight.
Guys never hang out in the back of the fireplace. For some reason, at midnight, every guy was out there around that fire. So finally, I said, God, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed, guys.
Yeah, I might be fucking jumping inside, man.
I think I gotta go too, man. And finally, they all stood up, and I said, I gotta take a piss. And I leaped over the fence, and that's how I got away with my escape plan.
keeping. It was him. He didn't even look away. The professor's boot found my ribs. He almost laughed.
You thought you would become a warrior. A street rat becoming a hero?
You, my boy, shall be rewarded for your honesty, for doing what was right.
He placed the crimson egg into Carl's hands. Carl's life would change forever. A crimson egg finds those worthy of its fire. The beast from it would only make warriors, scholars, leaders. I want.
Instructions will follow. We got the phone call at 8:30, and they said no training for right now, and that's when I knew something was up, big time.
You guys like somebody shit in your cereal, man. You alright?
Someone did shit in my cereal.
Something happened last night.
Well,
You're gonna hear about it. Data's on his way.
someone's been bad. I woke up and I ran into Travis and asked him why they haven't left for practice. He said practice got called off, and just from bouncing around asking everybody what happened, I got the story of what happened the night before. You know what's going on? I got the whole story. Well, give me a partial story, man, because only those training's not going on today.
Somebody snuck out, called the lifeguard, hooked up with her last night. That's basically what I got.
Oh, yeah? Yeah? You made your pants, man.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, dude, you walk a little pent up, but damn. Hey, can't you just write a poem about her and see her in 4 weeks? You didn't save anything for the second date, buddy. What? I found out that something went down. There was some drama going on. What happened was Jeremy snuck out of the house to meet some lifeguards. What happened with you, buddy? It's a fucked up situation. I don't believe it, man.
I know, man. Dana's coming over. I'm kind of nervous about that.
Who said Dana's coming over?
He is.
Is he really? My speeches are brewing, buddy.
Nobody ever accused you of not having balls, man. Give you that.
Everybody was pretty nervous. It's kind of like we were kids waiting for the principal to come in the classroom and get us all in trouble.
Dana's on his way.
What's up?
Dana's here.
I'm getting away from your ass.
Wait, Dana's here?
Dana's here.
Oh, shit. I'm kind of nervous too. Everybody on it? Everybody scattered like roaches with a light on. Don't nobody know where this is.
Jeremy's still there.
That's messed up, man. You guys are my boys.
Shit. Let your boy fall. Don't fall. It's him and his cock. If they don't put your cock in the open door and slam it on. Evil on you. It's what I have to do.
Good morning, boys. You guys come sit down.
Apparently last night Jeremy Jackson jumped the wall and met up with some girl. It's a clear violation of the rules, and I'm gonna have to deal with it.
All right, guys, I just want to tell you a few things. You know, I know everybody here knows the opportunity that you have here. You know, you get locked up in this house, and you start to focus more on, I can't do this, I can't have that, instead of why you really came here. So I've treated you guys with respect. We treated you guys with respect, and at the end of the day, that's all we ask in return. You guys are a bunch of veterans, man. You guys know why you're here. We don't have to worry about if there's any wannabes in here, guys who think they want to fight and get here and realize they really don't. Every one of you guys are fighters. You're the real deal. You guys have an opportunity here that can not only change your fucking life, but your family's life for God knows how long, you know? This is such a monster opportunity for you guys. You guys don't understand. I really think you don't get it. You know, you're here to win. The guy that walks out of this show gets a shot at the title in each weight class. You know, it's huge. I didn't come here to give some big fucking speech and scream and yell and everything else. But it is what it is. Pack your bags, you're going home. All right? Have a good day, guys.
See you guys this afternoon at 5 o'clock. Start training.
I just hope Dana White could forgive me someday. I hope that, he understands. We're all cooped up, locked up in a house with nothing but guys. I just hope Dana understands that I messed up. Nothing's worth losing a shot on this show. This show meant everything. The money meant everything. The fame. It was just a big opportunity, and I blew it for something so small.
Hey, thanks, sorry.
Win the show. Contact information. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
This is the guy that was living in his trunk. And now, where's he gonna go? What's he gonna do? You know, he made a mistake. He's just a young man. I hope that life gives him a second chance. I hope he learns from it.
I'll see you, brother. Yeah, it's a pleasure. The hardest part, believe it or not, is the money. All the money that I'm losing right now that I planned on having. I thought I was gonna have a lot of things paid off. All that money is now stripped away. I have no shot at getting it. Probably gonna have to get a job, who knows, over at the gas station and have to earn money the hard way. Going home, I don't know where home is, though. Peace out, guys.
hopefully my plane don't go down.
Good luck to you, man. You're going down. You learn from your mistakes, and I just hope I never make a stupid mistake like this again. And I cried enough for a lifetime. I cried so much through my childhood, through my teens, and I'm just all out of tears. I really don't have much to cry anymore. It's all on the inside. I bottle it up, and that's the way the cookie crumbles.
I don't think I've ever had a piece of ass worth of that. You know what I mean? I've had some good pussy.
That's like a $50,000 piece.
Golly, got a guy sleeping in the back of the car at home. And you got a couple $1 million house, you live here, you get food, you get training from the best trainers in the world, and you're gonna risk not being here over a piece of ass? That's stupid. Very immature decision. I can't come in. Unless maybe you don't want to be. Unless this is not what you want.
I think he was to the point where he was like, you know what, fucking car, he'll send me home. I hate it here anyway.
Did he hit you that much? Jeremy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Man, you had the opportunity of a life, and you wasted it. Man, all you had to wait was 4 more weeks, man. 4 weeks. You could have had all the ass you wanted. What's the problem? We got a nice jacuzzi. I don't understand. Training's a waste of day. The trip's worth alone for just the sparring we can get, dude.
Yeah, I really think that he don't care.
They didn't get a chance to fight, man. Shame on you, fucker.
Middleweights, let's look at this. They want to know who it is. You might be fighting Tuesday, though, buddy. Might be fighting you on Tuesday. No? Who knows? I was just minding my business, getting my food, and multiple teams at the table, and they like.
They did like that.
I'm down, baby. It's all good. Let's play, man. The hillbilly grew some nuts, and he's talking.
Travis being a quiet guy and not saying much, man, I really don't know how to take that guy. I don't know if he's joking around. I don't know what he's doing. He's like, come on, bitch. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like when people talk shit directly to my face. You know what I'm saying? I got offended a little bit.
You know, I know that blue team and all, but you know, I want to see Travis, I want to see Travis get a little into it, you know?
You talk like that on the phone, buddy?
Oh.
You talk like that on the phone?
Yeah, I want to fight Travis. I thought that he was thinking that he's a tough guy, you know? And I don't like that. I'm not Travis's bitch, man. I ain't nobody's bitch.
I want to fight Luda. He thinks I should fight.
Hey, man, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just recommending. I want you to get, of course, to the finals. You know what I'm saying? The best route there would be the easiest thing. Pete Sell, he's been my student and my friend since he's 17 years old. So he's been with me for a while. And, Drago takes things personal. So that little thing with Luder, they made him just want to hit the guy in the face. And I'm telling him, man, McCarthy's a better fight right now for you. He really wants to push the fight Luder. I'm not his daddy, but I'm going to tell him I really just want to do what's best for him. Right now, let's look at the task at hand, and that's taking, the best way. Let's get past the prelims. What's the best way there? You and McCarthy. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
You just get too personal with shit.
You're my manager.
Hey, you're a manager.
You always been my manager, man. Whatever.
You're a manager. Good evening, guys. The next fight is a middleweight fight. You need to know who your middleweight selections are going to be.
Team Mojo selects me to fight Travis Luder. Team Mojo's decided to go with me for the next fight due to Coach A being out with staff and Drago being out with staff. I'm just getting over it. I feel 100%. I've been wanting to fight, so we've all decided that I'm the next to go.
Congratulations. Going to weigh-ins tomorrow. Fight will be on Tuesday.
I was very surprised that Scott chose me. I really didn't think I was going this week.
I think that's it, guys. Just continue to have great fights. Get after it. Good work.
I was just surprised. Very, very surprised.
And there you go. We're fucking done, bro. It's 2 o'clock. I should have went to bed like an hour ago, but still uploading, watching this, editing this, transferring this, playing Overgear the Hero. Like, in no way, shape, or form are we slacking off, but I'm not gonna be able to sleep a lot.
Trust me, I have no doubt you're getting him down.
It's only 2 rounds. Yep. You sprinted. I have to go out there and win this for myself. And then, as long as I win it for me, then it helps the team too.
sure that my choke got in and make sure that I won.
Clear by tap out. Do a rear naked choke. Travis Luter.
Yeah, I wonder why Scott called him out. I would call him a different guy. Yeah, or Scott, it was not a good job, but project guarantee it was good. I think their team was Scott. I don't know why I would take that fight. I think that they thought that was the only guy that could be taken down. It's weird though. We're fighting.
A lot of people thought that Team Mojo's decision to have Scott Smith fight Travis Luter was a big mistake. Scott doesn't really match up well with him, and I think the Pete Cell would have been a better matchup.
I really thought it was a bad fight for their team. It really makes me wonder why that was decided.
You stepped up, you took a fight that a lot of people thought wouldn't have been a good bet, man, but you stepped up and you had the balls to take that fight. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, Matt Serra's pretty influential for that team, and it was something done maybe for his teammate Pete.
As far as I'm concerned, people that have no losses, they never fought nobody. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
If I was Scott, I wouldn't have picked to fight Travis. I would have picked to fight Charles instead.
The biggest names in the sports have losses, man. Every dude. Everybody has losses. All the top guys in the sport, everybody knows. You know, it's no big deal.
I believe Scott was thrown to the wolves. I can't really blame Matt Drago if that was their philosophy, because they're increasing their chances of getting further in the tournament.
The reality of it is, he'll be back. Congratulations to Travis Luter, securing your spot in the semifinals. And in doing so, you've secured the choice for your team as well. Who in the welterweight division is going to fight in the next prelim?
From Team Mojo, Matt Serra, we're up next week.
When Pete asked me to step out, I expected him to say it was me versus Mikey. So when he said we fight next week, I was a little upset because I want to fight, but I'll be up in a week, so I'll just concentrate on my training.
We have selected Dean Thomas to face for his long-awaited return, the Eastside Assassin, Mikey Burnett.
So weigh-ins tomorrow for the welterweight prelim, 4 o'clock. Fight will be the following day. Good luck. Touche, you guys. Touche, huh? Yeah, we should. Has a choice, so Mike Burnett.
UFC is all about fighters unleashing hell on one another inside the cage, and sometimes the chaos spills outside. From press conferences to backstage blow-ups, here are the ugliest brawls that went down beyond the octagon. By 2017, Kevin Lee had started to blow up for coming off as a straight-up Conor McGregor copycat.
Two Buffaloes had to die to make them glasses. 3 people died making this watch, you know what I mean?
Lee would also often point out holes in other fighters' game.
Go back to Khabib, and honestly, like, his style is, it's good. It's obviously very good, but I can see a lot of holes in it.
Lee was in fact so cocky and full of himself that he believed nobody at lightweight could beat him. But his true homecoming was a UFC press conference in 2017 when he badly ruffled his opponent Michael Chiesa's feathers. It all started when Lee made a personal joke about Chiesa's mother, and Chiesa didn't take it lightly.
Yeah, he's tough, but he's gonna give me another, so it'll be fine.
I know his mom got taken, so don't talk about my mom for one. Don't you ever talk about my mom.
Chiesa obviously wasn't pleased as he jumped out of his seat and went straight at Lee, leading to a brawl that almost turned ugly.
I know his mom got taken, so don't talk about my mom for one. Don't you ever talk about my mom. Don't you ever talk about my fucking mom. Don't you ever talk about my fucking mom. Like whatever you want to call it. Let's back up at you right now. Don't you ever talk about my mom. Never talk about my mom.
The pre-fight drama between Kevin Lee and Michael Chiesa was wild enough, but the fight itself ended in more controversy. The rivalry between Rampage Jackson and Rashad Evans is one of the most talked about in UFC history, and it really blew up during The Ultimate Fighter Season 10. From the very first day of filming, tensions were high as Rashad would tease Rampage, dismissing his efforts and suggesting he didn't care about his fighters.
I'm gonna make you quit. You make me quit. You make me quit. I'm glad you think that.
It's like you quit this competition and you quit all the fighters.
I ain't quit nothing. I ain't quit nothing.
With each episode, the two were really getting under each other's skin, and at one point, they got so close to fighting inside the gym that coaches and fighters had to step in and hold them back.
No, don't make threats in until we get a chance. Listen, I'm right here right now. I'm here right now. Listen, I'm here right now. Your motherfucking face. Please, touch me, please.
The rivalry became the main storyline of that entire season, and fans were less interested in the contestants and more hooked onto the two coaches.
I can't stand that boy for real, man. I came really close to just trying to knock his teeth out of his throat.
By the time the season ended, the hype for their actual fight was through the roof.
I got everything for your ass. 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 Yes, I can do. I ain't know you gonna wake up, homie. I ain't know you gonna wake up, homie. What's the you gonna wake up? What's the top? You gonna wake up?
While Rashad Evans versus Rampage Jackson was steamy, Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington was ugly, and it all started after Usman's welterweight title win over Tyron Woodley at UFC 235. Covington and Usman may have fought twice inside the octagon and traded countless heated words along the way, but their rivalry actually boiled over long before that with a wild run at a casino. In 2017, Colby Covington reinvented himself as the villain after beating Damian Maia in Brazil, where he infamously called the crowd filthy animals.
I should knock him out. Brazil, you're a dog. All you filthy animals suck.
From then on, he started taking shots at almost everyone in the welterweight division, and a rising Kamaru Usman was soon in his sights.
You ain't ready for prime time yet, son? You ain't ready for prime time? That's why you on digital cable, boy. I'm on
Tyron Woodley, the reigning champion at that time. Meanwhile, Usman, still undefeated in the UFC, began calling Colby out as a fraud who was ducking serious contenders.
He's a duck. You know, he talks all this trash about everybody. He talks all this about that he's this, he's that. He's nothing.
Later that year, after Colby refused to fight Woodley due to surgery, the UFC stripped him of his belt and handed Usman the next title shot. Usman won and then went to a casino the next day to celebrate. Colby was there too, and all hell broke loose. Colby later claimed that Usman's manager, Ali Abdelaziz, initiated the brawl and threatened to shoot him.
Kobe's gonna track me down, he's gonna shoot me and kill me. What do you think about that?
From that point on, the rivalry only got uglier, with Colby firing personal insults at Usman whenever he could. They eventually met twice inside the cage, but on both occasions, it was Usman who walked away with the victory. Fighters getting into brawls is nothing new. It's almost part of the game. But when even the UFC's legendary ring announcer throws down, you know the sport isn't for the rookies. UFC's legendary ring announcer Bruce Buffer isn't just the voice of the Octagon, he's the man who sets the stage for every UFC fight night with his booming catchphrase, "It's time." For decades, he's been the face and the voice that fans instantly recognize, and with his kind and humble personality, he's loved by almost everyone in the MMA community. But behind that lovable persona is a warrior at heart who's never been afraid to throw down when the moment calls for it. Nearly 20 years ago, Bruce found himself exchanging blows in an elevator with UFC fighter Frank Trigg, and all because of a harmless joke. Trigg was deep in conversation with Dana White about some contractual stuff when Buffer suddenly cut in and started joking about Dana's flashy watch. Trigg was extremely annoyed by the interruption, but instead of speaking it out, he decided to let his fists do the talking.
When the elevator opens, there's Dana White and his security guy, Tom. So we're walking in, the doors have not even closed. Frank immediately, who was saying to Dana, you know, when are you going to forget the fight? So many words. They were just exchanging a few things, and I'm a watch freak. Okay, and Dana had this really cool watch on, this watch band. And so here's the elevator. We walk in, I'm at the door, Frank is over here, Dana's over here, and I turn to Dana, what a watch. And I'm sorry if I interrupted the brief moment they were having, you know, him asking for a job or whatever the case might be, because I didn't mean to do that. And when I did that, I got a ridge hand. He's over here, I'm facing here, and I get a ridge hand in my throat.
Instead of freezing like any non-fighter would, Bruce instead fired back, and within seconds, that elevator turned into a mini cage fight with Dana White basically stuck playing referee.
I just reacted, you know, and then it was on. And now the door's closed, and we're just throwing at each other for 10 fours. I mean, what is that? Maybe we get back to the minute-long fight.
For about half a minute, the two went at it, trading punches until the doors finally slid open.
All I was doing was going at it with Frank, and it's like, we're going down, and then it just bam, 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 and then he kneed me, one of my friends, and I felt that, and then I shoulder turned him and pushed against the elevator, and he came back, and then I feel the doors open behind me.
Bruce ended up with a messed up hand that needed stitches, but Dana couldn't have been happier. He loved seeing that his announcer had the cojones of a pro fighter. Trigg learned a tough lesson though, just like Leon Edwards found out backstage at UFC London in 2019 that sometimes one wrong word can result in a badly bruised face. Heading into UFC London in 2019, Leon Edwards was frustrated with the UFC. He believed he deserved a bigger spotlight than a place as the co-main event under Darren Till versus Jorge Masvidal, whose popularity had soared due to a reality show appearance.
I pushed for the London card, me and Till. He didn't want it, that didn't happen. So this is a fight to make. It's not a main event to make him, and with me versus him, he was the best boxer in the UK, and that's what should happen, not George.
Edwards traded barbs with Till during fight week, hoping to secure that big fight next.
I just know one thing. I'll punch a hole in your face. Do you nothing? What's wrong? What are you talking about? Okay. Look at your back, look at my back. What are you talking about? Listen, your fight will come. And when it comes, you're okay. We will. And right now, in England, I'm the number one. Well, I am the main for the main. Come on, son, let's have a date. Come on, Leon, don't kid yourself, brother.
Once Masvidal scored the upset and knocked Till out cold, Leon shifted his attention to him. After the win, Masvidal was in the middle of a post-fight interview when Leon Edwards started chirping at him from backstage.
They're duplicated, but they can't find the recipe for it, you know? I'm glad I got the recipe.
Masvidal didn't like the noise.
Play the new Simpsons event in Monopoly Go today.
However, instead of ignoring it, he casually walked over with his hands behind his back, like he was just going to have a chat. But as soon as he got close enough, he threw a quick 3-punch combo right before dropping his iconic one-liner.
Let's talk about that opening sequence.
If you, Shiny, come over here.
Give him the 3-piece with the soda, and just glide out of there, you know? The whole thing blew up instantly.
Everybody watching this back home from Miami was like, you should have punched him as soon as he asked you a question while you're interviewing, because that's my natural instinct, you know? If you're getting interviewed, some idiot comes here and
cuts your ear off. Well, you should get punched or slapped upside your head, you know? Leon was left with a cut under his eye, and the footage went viral. Masvidal turned the three-piece Minnesota line into one of the most infamous catchphrases in UFC history, while Edwards had to swallow the moment and wait for his chance to get even inside the cage. Now London seems to be a hotbed for UFC brawls, and the next one is going to blow you away because it's still the craziest street fight in UFC history, and it goes all the way back to 2002. The UFC had just held their very first event in the UK called Brawl at the Hall, and ironically, the real brawl didn't even happen inside the cage. It broke out in the streets of London afterward. British fighter Lee Murray, who had a reputation for being dangerous inside and outside the cage, was rumored to have knocked out then light heavyweight champion Tito Ortiz that night. Outside a nightclub, one of Ortiz's friends was play fighting with Pat Miletich, but someone from Lee Murray's crew thought it was a real fight, so they jumped in.
Somebody was on Pat's back and kind of like playing with him, choking him. I guess somebody took it the wrong way. It was a friend of Tito's that was on his back doing that. Somebody took it the wrong way, came up, cold cocked him. He went down. Taxi cab ran over his arm, and all hell started to break loose.
Before long, one of Murray's friends, who would later be involved in the infamous bank heist in 2006, cracked Ortiz's buddy and left him out cold.
What the hell are you doing trying to choke my coach? And right when Bo wanted to say something back to him, Paul, Lee Murray's buddy, Paul was one of the guys in probably the so-called biggest bank heist in world history. Paul out of nowhere, who's a big dude, with a running start, blasted Bo with the right hand and launched him. And the alley blew up into a huge fight.
Tito naturally got involved, and suddenly all hell broke loose. Fists started flying everywhere, people were dropping left and right in the middle of it, Lee Murray went straight to Tito.
Tito got knocked out fair and square. After Lee, Lee knocked his ass out and kicked him in the head a couple times, and I saved Tito's ass by telling Lee to stop.
According to multiple witnesses, Murray unleashed a vicious 5-punch combo that floored the UFC champion, and then followed up with soccer kicks while Tito was down. Ortiz, of course, has denied it ever since, but most of the people who were there back up Murray's version of events. If only it was captured on camera like the next brawl, we'd be more sure. Back in March 2016, Conor McGregor was on top of the world. He had just become the first man to knock out Jose Aldo and was the UFC's biggest star, and was originally supposed to fight Rafael dos Anjos for the lightweight belt, but RDA pulled out with an injury. In his place, Nate Diaz stepped in on short notice and shocked the world by choking him out in the second round. That's how he got to their rematch at UFC 202, where temperatures went up multiple notches. At the UFC 202 press conference, Conor McGregor strolled in over 30 minutes late, and if that wasn't enough to irritate Nate Diaz, the Irishman wasted no time launching into his trademark trash talk.
Yeah, I'm like, bring the clinch, bring your jiu-jitsu, bring the whole stock. I'm ready for whatever he has to bring.
Nate wasn't playing along because after a few back and forth exchanges, he just got up, grabbed his crew, and walked out. But before leaving, he made sure to stir things up by throwing a water bottle at Conor. Conor, being Conor, wasn't about to let it slide. He started grabbing bottles and cans off the table and hurling them back at Diaz's team.
That's all right. Hey, Connor, don't throw those fucking. Yeah, Connor.
Suddenly, you had two squads. Diaz's team on one side, McGregor's camp on the other, with water bottles and energy drink cans flying through the air in front of reporters, cameras, and UFC staff. Security was scrambling, and Dana White was losing his mind, while Conor stood on stage hurling bottles like a major league pitcher at the Diaz brothers. The Stockton crew had always been magnets for controversy, but nothing in their wild history compared to the chaotic headlines that came out of Nashville in 2010. The Diaz brothers have been in plenty of wild brawls over the years, but none of them come close to what went down at Strikeforce Nashville. Jake Shields had just beaten Dan Henderson to defend his middleweight belt at the event, and since Shields was part of the Cesar Gracie team, the whole squad, Nick and Nate Diaz included, jumped into the cage to celebrate. But while Shields was giving his post-fight speech, Jason Mayhem Miller decided to crash the party, demanding a rematch on live TV.
Back, but here's the true legend, man. I'm glad you beat him. You beat the crap out of the worst ever beat that first round.
Where's my rematch, buddy?
If this was almost any other group of fighters, maybe there's a little trash talk, maybe a shove for the cameras, and that's it. But the Diaz brothers don't play, meaning that Mayhem made a big mistake that night, because he walked in alone against a squad that held 3 Strikeforce titles at the time. After some shoves, it was Nick Diaz who finally snapped. He landed the first real punch, and that catapulted into a full-on brawl.
Where's my rematch, buddy?
According to Mayhem, he just started swinging at whoever was closest, trying to survive what felt like a gang beating.
I said, where's my rematch, buddy? And then it was just a nice. Oh my God! Notice right there, I double leg Nate.
Hey, we're done. Holy fuck, we're done. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try to see if this is uploading, but I don't think it's gonna be. So it's okay though. We'll take a risk. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, I'm fucked. But we'll try.
The Diaz brothers are taking a lot of slack for this thing. Number one, Jake Shields pushed him first, and Gilbert Melendez was in the middle of that too. And let me ask anybody a question. Ask 1,000 people this question. Fight breaks out next to the Diaz brothers. What do you think's gonna happen? Okay? Anybody, is that a shock to anybody? Really, a fight broke out with the Diaz brothers' friends and they got involved? That's weird. Come on.
Now, it's not just the men who lose sometimes. Women have had their wild moments too, and we saw that firsthand in 2017 when Chris Cyborg and Angela Magana came face to face. Back in May 2017, Chris Cyborg and Angela Magana were both in Las Vegas for the UFC Fighter Retreat, an event meant to bring fighters together for networking, but things went south fast. Magana had been stirring up trouble on Twitter, taking shots at several fighters, including Cyborg, who she mocked by comparing her to Billy the Puppet from the Saw horror franchise. Cyborg had dealt with years of cruel remarks about her appearance, with even UFC President Dana White once mocking her.
She looked like Vanderlei Silva in a dress and heels. And she did. Did she not? Who wants to dispute that she didn't look like Vanderlei? She got up to her, walking up the stairs, jacked up on steroids beyond belief and looked like Vanderlei Silva in a dress and heels.
So she was definitely not going to let this one slide, especially when she ran into Magana at the retreat. What started as an argument quickly escalated.
Hello, it's me again. Ready to buy a home insurance policy that delivers a fair claims process? Visit squarone.ca now.
It quickly escalated. Cyborg punched Magana in the face in front of everyone. Security and other fighters jumped in to break it up, but Magana was already shaken up. She later pressed charges, and Cyborg was cited for misdemeanor battery.
Are you exploring legal options, lawsuit, things like that?
I've already retained a lawyer.
Are you going to be suing Cyborg?
Of course. Most definitely. I have medical bills. I'm not gonna pay those.
Cyborg later defended her actions by condemning Magana, saying it should never be acceptable for a company to foster a culture where sexual harassment, racial prejudice, or discrimination against women is tolerated in the workplace. The UFC didn't suspend Cyborg, but the incident definitely made headlines because it showed how personal online beefs can get when fighters meet face-to-face and have dollies flying everywhere. UFC 223 in Brooklyn was already a tense week with main event fighters pulling out and whatnot, but things completely blew up when Conor McGregor's future rival, Khabib Nurmagomedov, was caught on camera cornering and intimidating Conor's teammate and close friend Artem Lobov. When Conor saw that footage, he jumped on a plane with his crew, stormed into the arena, and went hunting for Khabib. That's when all hell broke loose. McGregor famously hurled a dolly through a bus window, and while Khabib himself was untouched, the collateral damage was brutal. Fighters Michael Chiesa and Ray Borg ended up with cuts to their faces and had to pull out of their scheduled fights just days away. Artem Lobov was also scratched from the card because of his involvement. It turned into probably the ugliest fight week in UFC history, and Dana White was furious.
Everybody's shaken up when 30 thugs storm a, these guys are all cutting weight and getting ready for a fight. It's the most disgusting thing that has ever happened in the history of the company. And there's a warrant out for Conor McGregor's arrest, and they're looking for him right now. His plane cannot take off. He cannot leave the state of New York.
McGregor was slapped with 3 counts of assault, released on a $50,000 bail, and ordered to attend anger management classes along with community service. But if Conor had to sit in anger management, maybe Khabib should have been right there with him, because after their fight at UFC 229, Khabib completely lost control in a big way too. The second he made McGregor tap in the 4th round of their lightweight title fight, instead of celebrating, he leapt out of the cage and attacked Conor's cornerman Dylan Dennis. Happening inside the octagon, as well as Khabib's teammate Zubaira Tukhugov and Abubakar Nurmagomedov, who's actually Khabib's cousin, climbed into the cage and went straight for McGregor. Conor had just gone through 4 grueling rounds, but even in complete exhaustion, he still managed to land some heavy shots of his own. When the dust settled, the punishments came down hard. McGregor was fined $50,000 and suspended for 6 months. Khabib, meanwhile, got hit with a massive $500,000 fine for starting the whole thing, plus a 9-month suspension.
I don't want to fight. Because they take his money and they take my money and take more time.
So those were some of the wildest brawls outside of the UFC cage, where fighters threw hands when they really shouldn't have. But not every fight starts with fists. Sometimes fighters use their mouths instead, and the things they say can be just as crazy. So check out some of the most embarrassing interviews in MMA history. was fake and accused him of playing the character, but ultimately, the breaking point came when Masvidal alleged that Covington failed to pay his lifelong striking coach, Paulino Hernandez, after he won the UFC interim title.
He's in it for himself. He's got no friends, and that's why he trashed another one of our teammates, Dustin Poirier, before his fight. You know, he ripped off my coach. It was his coach. We were with him till his title fight. After he won the title, he owed him a certain amount of money. Didn't pay him. I said, if you don't pay him, I'm gonna F you up. My coach had me tweet it. Doesn't have to be like this. Let it slide. Blah blah blah. Since then, I ain't talked to the dude.
Covington denied these allegations and basically said that Masvidal's resentment stemmed from jealousy over his own success and title win.
All he cares about is himself. That's all Jorge is a guy that cares for himself. He doesn't care for others, and he doesn't care for anybody unless they can do something for him. And I'm not that guy. I'm not going to always just do stuff for you and then be taken for granted. So, now I passed him up. I'm making more money than him. I'm banging harder chicks than him. I'm doing better in life, and he's just a jealous little.
That's when Covington started calling Masvidal Street Judas and claiming he'd been carrying him for years during training sessions. But he didn't stop there, attacking Masvidal's personal life, talking about his family and kids, as well as his upbringing. He made fun of his losses, particularly to Kamaru Usman, and probably made him reach boiling point when he said, "This is a piece of shit, deadbeat dad." Both men would have several fights, though, before UFC 272, when they were matched up finally to settle the score.
This is as close as it gets to personal. There's one individual that I'm gonna break his face shortly, but at the same time, I'm gonna send him to the hospital with natural sauce.
Unfortunately, though, that wasn't the case, and Covington dominated the bout over 5 rounds. But even the post-fight tension suggested that this personal vendetta was far, far from settled. Just a few weeks after the fight, the conflict finally spilled into real life when Masvidal allegedly attacked Covington outside a restaurant in Miami, reportedly breaking his tooth.
So they can't talk this shit. You gotta back it up. That's how my city goes, man.
Covington responded by labeling Masvidal a criminal and said that the guy would be facing legal repercussions. And Jorge was indeed arrested and charged with aggravated battery and criminal mischief. In November 2023, Masvidal accepted a plea deal, pleading guilty to a misdemeanor battery charge, which led to the dismissal of the felony charges. So Masvidal avoided jail time as a result, but it probably was quite close, and considering they didn't settle the beef inside the cage already, I'm sure things are still not over. This one might go on for the rest of their lives, but for some people, beefs just never seem to end, especially if it involves someone like Nate Diaz, and what happened when he went after Khabib Nurmagomedov. The tensions between Nate and Khabib kicked off pretty much right away, and actually this one was immediately physical, but then also continued for several years. In August 2015, during the World Series of Fighting 22 event in Las Vegas, both men were attending the show, and out of nowhere, an altercation erupted between the two fighters. Reports said that it was Mr. Nate Diaz who initiated the confrontation by going over and slapping Khabib, who apparently was mocking him and the Diaz team.
I was standing there watching Jake, my friend, fight, and they took a picture, a group picture, with me behind him, just to laugh at me, like make fun of me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching my friend walk out, trying to watch his fight, and then he's like, "Ha, come on, man!" And they're all laughing, like 12 Russian dudes. That's what set it off. Yeah, I slapped him in his face for making fun of me. I'm like, what?
It all led to a brawl that security swiftly. Wait, and actually this one was immediately with both athletes going back and forth on social media. Nate Diaz wasn't letting it go, saying, "I slapped you in your head, your team didn't do shit." Despite all this though, and despite them being in the same weight class and having mutual rivalries with similar opponents,
Trying to watch his fight, and then he's like, "Ha, come on, man!" Yeah, and they're all laughing, like 12 Russian dudes. That's what set it off. Yeah, I slapped him in his face for making fun of me. I was like, what?
It all led to a brawl that security swiftly intervened to contrast, but the rivalry only intensified over the years, with both athletes going back and forth on social media. Nate Diaz wasn't letting it go, saying, "I slapped you in your head, and your team didn't do shit." Despite all this though, and despite them being in the same weight class and having mutual rivalries with similar opponents, Nate Diaz and Khabib Nurmagomedov never faced each other in the UFC octagon. I mean, way back in 2014, Dana White had said something about Nate being offered the fight and he turned it down. Khabib told the media he was offered that fight 3 times and it never happened.
What are you talking about, Nate Diaz? How many times he lose in UFC? 11 times. What about real contenders? I asked 3 times UFC asked me fight versus Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz 3 times say, "Hey, I don't want somebody catch me, like grab me." This is not boxing, this is MMA.
And then at UFC 239, Nate and Khabib once again crossed paths. Both fighters were in attendance as spectators, they exchanged words and it escalated, prompting security to intervene and separate them.
Yes! Go on, Nate! Go on, Nate! Fuck you!
Nothing physical that time, but considering they never fought, outside the cage is all we got with these two. Sometimes though, just press conference can be enough to get 2 guys fired up enough to come to blows, or at least that's all Sean Strickland needed when sat on stage with Dricus du Plessis.
After Strickland shockingly secured the UFC middleweight championship by dismantling Israel Adesanya, it seemed immediately clear who the next contender was going to be. Dricus du Plessis. And considering he apparently was supposed to fight Izzy before Sean at UFC 293, but had said no because of an injury, I'm sure he thought that belt should have been his. But tensions didn't really boil over until they were both on stage together at the big 2024 seasonal press conference.
The only thing, Dricus, just don't let your coach grab your dick no more. We ain't about this shit, guys. It's gonna throw me off. I'm gonna be fighting. I'm gonna look over. They're gonna be making out and shit. I can't handle this shit. Let's just have a nice clean fight, no grabbing.
But actually, it was Sean O'Malley who said something pretty crazy.
At least my dad didn't me.
And it probably sent Sean over the edge.
I just want to make fuckers bleed. And Dricus is the next one who's gonna fucking bleed. I can't fucking wait. You can take this belt, you can give it to anybody in the fucking stands. I don't care about this belt. The only thing I want to do is make this fucking man bleed.
You are not world championship material. You won by fluke, and that's the one
I won by a
point
bro.
in your life. Try to finish your fight. Try to finish your fight with your 33% finish.
Go your coach.
But this final line from Dricus, I think, is really what led to what happens next.
You think your dad beat the shit out of you? Your dad doesn't have shit on me. I'm gonna show you what it's like to beat you. I mean, every childhood memory you have is gonna come back when I'm in there with you. Every single one, the one where you lie in bed at night, where your dad comes in and he beats your shit.
He'll take your fucking soul. You understand, you fucking pussy?
I mean, Sean basically says it.
Get me after you fucking.
Look, this guy just dropped an oath-sworn sword. Why isn't he picking it up? He can't be AFK, right? Let's go sneak attack it. No way! Turns out.
Sean basically says it.
Get me after you fucking.
It just so happened then that later on during UFC 296 at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, UFC President Dana White had seated Strickland and du Plessis right next to each other. Some people claimed he did it on purpose to generate media buzz around the fight, but it definitely fired back because Strickland basically lunged at du Plessis after getting taunted and started throwing punches before security intervened to separate them.
So it started with du Plessis sort of being shown. Strickland fires the gun. Du Plessis dodges it. All right, so I'm being told that Strickland asks Gilbert Burns' son to move. Oh, and
wow. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Out of nowhere. That's kind of crazy.
Yep.
Do we know
what fucking stupid is that? I mean, seriously. Well, I don't know what humans you can sit Strickland next to, but definitely not du Plessis.
The beef was just that intense. Apparently Sean couldn't wait sometimes. Someone just crosses that line of disrespect, and people feel a retaliation is necessary. Some words can be taken back, but someone like Chael Sonnen has never had a problem using them to get under his opponent's skin. You could ask the entire country of Brazil, but it was his beef with Wanderlei Silva that spilled outside of the octagon. If you want to talk about someone who loved to walk right along the line of what's fair to say and not in combat sports, you have to mention Chael Sonnen. But when he started a campaign to go after Anderson Silva, who had the title, he started targeting all of the Brazilian fighters on the roster.
Anderson's a fraud. He's a liar, and he's a thief. This guy's not from a bowing culture. You bow in Brazil, they'll hit you over the head and take your wallet out of your pocket.
I bought packets of soap for them, because I know they don't have it.
You are an immigrant from Brazil. I am a gangster from America. Are you sure you want to play that game with me? There was a bus. This is a true story. There was a bus that pulled up to a red light, and Little Nog tried to feed it a carrot while Big Nog was petting it. He thought it was a horse.
Wanderlei Silva, a legendary Brazilian fighter, didn't like this and supposedly confronted Sonnen, saying, "You have to respect us. This is our country. You can't talk like that." Sonnen didn't back down and kept tweeting, taking jabs at Wanderlei. Obviously, the animosity escalated, and in August 2013, after Sonnen's victory over Mauricio Shogun Rua, in his post-fight interview, Sonnen called out Silva, saying,
Wanderlei Silva! 6 feet tall and 205 pounds, boy, until I met you, I didn't know they could stack crap that high.
This was Sonnen's trash talk during this time.
Listen, Vandalay, I will do a home invasion on you. I will cut the power to your house, and the next thing you hear will be me climbing up your stairs in a pair of night vision goggles I bought in the back of Soldier Fortune magazine. I'll pick the lock to the master room door, take a picture of you in bed with the Noguera brothers working on your jiu-jitsu. I'll take said photograph, post it at www.dorksfrombrazil.com.
The UFC capitalized on this rivalry by announcing Silva and Sonnen as opposing coaches for the Ultimate Fighter Brazil 3. But before they could fight like professionals in the cage, during filming, tensions boiled over when Silva demanded an apology from Sonnen for his derogatory remarks about Brazil. Sonnen refused, leading to a physical altercation where both coaches exchanged blows before being separated by staff and fighters. Despite the anticipation, multiple scheduled fights between Silva and Sonnen were postponed or cancelled due to various issues, including injuries and regulatory suspensions. The long-awaited bout finally took place on June 24, 2017 at Bellator NYC, where Sonnen was able to pull out the win, with both guys now well past their prime, but equally old enough to settle their beef. This was a meeting of two of the most unpredictable characters in MMA these days. The complete wildcard Kevin Holland and absolute berserker Khamzat Chimaev. And this one all started way back in 2020 when Kevin Holland publicly criticized Khamzat, basically accusing him of receiving preferential treatment from the UFC. And when they met in a hotel lobby, Chimaev confronted him.
Yeah, he pushed me. Yeah, what happened to the hotel? He pushed me. He pushed me and said I was the help. I mean, you know what I mean? We did start a COVID cleaning business, but goddamn, I don't work at the hotel. You know what I mean? And don't tell the freaking people you don't know who I am when we got a little thing at the thing.
It wasn't a fight, so to speak, or anything, but the foundations were basically lead for a future confrontation, and in 2022, during the lead up to UFC 279, when both fighters were booked for the PPV, and Kevin made it clear there was still issues between them.
He only does this extra wannabe street shit when the media's around.
And when they were both backstage while the UFC was gearing up for the PPV press conference, they went at it.
There's Khamzat Chimaev and his team. There's Kevin Holland and his team. They've been exchanging some words as of late, and they started to exchange some words, and they got very close to each other, and were kind of pushing each other and whatnot. Now, Tiki Gosen, who is a longtime MMA fighter now turned MMA manager, happened to be back there and got in between them and broke it up. And then Nate and his team show up, and then all of a sudden water bottles are being thrown, and I guess there were some people who were upset about, where Tiki was standing and the things that were being said back and forth. So then the whole thing gets out of hand, water bottles being thrown.
It actually led to Dana White completely canceling the press conference, saying that it wasn't going to be safe, and it's pretty unheard of for the UFC to do anything like that, so it was pretty bad.
Yeah, this ain't gonna happen. I apologize, everybody. I am in very weird waters here. This has never happened in the history of this company. So, trust me when I tell you this is the right decision not to do this press conference right now.
Now, it seemed like there was going to be some beef that needed to be settled, and as it then happened, it was going to be taken care of almost immediately. It turned out that Khamzat Chimaev missed weight for his scheduled bout against Nate Diaz, coming in weighing at 178.5 pounds, 7.5 pounds over the welterweight limit. So, due to the big weight miss and the backstage brawl, the UFC restructured the fight card, pairing Chimaev against Holland in a catchweight bout. Funnily enough, the brawl actually helped them schedule a fight, so they got to settle the beef inside the cage, and unfortunately for Kevin Holland, it was completely one-sided. The fight was kinda just sprung on Kevin and was sure a bit of a surprise, but not as surprising as what Jorge Masvidal did to Leon Edwards backstage at a show in the UK. UFC Fight Night 147 in London was supposed to be a big triumphant return to the country's capital. There were a bunch of new stars on the card and felt like a new era of UK MMA. First of all, Leon Edwards had a big showing and did exactly what he was supposed to do, picking up a big win over Gunnar Nelson. Also on the card, though, was a determined Jorge Masvidal, fresh out of the jungle on a reality TV show and ready to reinvent his career. He was put up against the next big UK star Darren Till in the main event, and in front of his home crowd, he unleashed on Till one of the nastiest knockouts of the year. But instead of celebrating his win, Masvidal's night wasn't over just quite yet, as Masvidal was led into backstage talking about PK.
No, that's search. Okay, got it.
Leon Edwards walked past and called over to him, letting him know he was next. Masvidal, though, isn't the kind of guy to let a comment slide, so he walked straight over to Leon with his hands behind his back, and then...
Hey, come over here.
He hit Leon with what he called a three-piece and a soda. He unloaded a quick combo and caught Leon clean, who actually looked busted up and cut, taking more damage than in his fight with Gunnar Nelson.
As I'm walking up to him, I got my hands behind my back to signal I'm not coming here for problems. But he put his hands up like this, it's on video, and he walks towards me. Well, where I'm from, if you do that, you're gonna punch me in the face, and that's not gonna happen, Leon. You're a dork, you're JV beta, you are what you are, bro. You're just a loser in life, man. You're not gonna get a hit off me, you know. So I had to give him the three-piece with the soda.
The beef with this one kind of existed just because they were in the same weight class and at the same event, but also because Jorge has said from his perspective, if you're going to talk trash, you gotta be ready to back it up. Even though Edwards went on to rise through the ranks as well as Masvidal, who became the BMF, it seems like they did this backwards, had the scrap first, and now have some other beef still to settle. Sucker punching an elite MMA fighter you'd think doesn't actually work, but I guess Jorge proved that you just have to be super fast. A tactic a man named Crazy Horse definitely used way back in 2005 backstage against Wanderlei Silva.
The motorbike is also getting another upgrade. You can actually fly now. Now you can race across the water and soar through the air.
Silva. Dumbass.
Few backstage altercations have become as legendary as the encounter between Charles Crazy Horse Bennett and the members of the Shootbox Academy, all of it happening during Pride Shockwave 2005 in Saitama, Japan.
One night at band camp, I had this fight in Japan. Pride, that was.
As the story goes, tensions initially rose between Bennett and the Shootbox team when, after his fight, Crazy Horse returned to his locker room, which happened to be the same as the Shootbox team's, and apparently he was giving the stink eye to Cristiano Marcelo, the Shootbox's jiu-jitsu coach. Well, turns out he didn't like that and went over to confront him.
Dude, só isso
Things, though, quickly turned physical with the two men going at it right in the changing rooms.
So I was just sitting right there like, hey man, get you Kino to set the fight up. As he's running up on me, I'm standing up. And when I'm standing up, he throws two shots and hits me. So when he hits me, I slam him. And everybody sees the slam, right?
Everyone just kind of sat back and let them sort it out themselves, and eventually, Marcelo sunk in a triangle choke that put Bennett out unconscious.
The next thing you know, I recall waking up.
I mean, seriously, pretty crazy that this was happening behind closed doors at a freaking Pride event. But that's not even the craziest, but because what happened next went down in MMA legend. Bennett jumped up from being choken and ran over and blasted Wanderlei Silva, knocking him out.
I woke up and grabbed my jacket and said, nigga, ain't nobody scared of you. And hit him with that right thunder. And when I hit him with that right thunder, he fell down. The niggas tried to catch me at the door, but I threw a kick back to stop one of the niggas, you know what I'm saying, from coming. Everybody was like, oh, you lying. You ain't knock out Candy Leg.
Vandalay confirmed that story.
For years, no one believed him. I mean, let's not sugarcoat it. Bennett doesn't really seem like the most reliable source of information, so pretty much everyone kind of just dismissed it as kind of bullshit. But incredibly, Wanderlei Silva has actually acknowledged that it happened.
O cara virou e pau, me deu soco no queixo. Aí eu tô sentado num banco de frente com o meu professor, eu falei, Rafael, o que aconteceu? Ele falou, o cara acabou de te nocautear aqui.
Now, to be honest, the animosity didn't end there. Bennett's rivalry with the Shootbox team continued, and he even fought one of Silva's proteges at another Pride event. And guess what? He knocked him out as well. 2-0 versus Shootbox for that Crazy Horse. What a story that is. Well, if you thought fighters had a lot of beefs they had to settle outside the cage, then you wouldn't believe what some bodybuilders and gym bros get up to. Only these guys think they can fight, and believe it or not, when they've come face to face with actual trained athletes, well, let's just say that all that lifting didn't really help anybody. Check this next video out if you want to see them get humbled.
Manap
Monopoly, I challenge ye to a duel.
I stop at nothing to win.
Whee! I said good day, sir.
Sorry, sir.
Excellent.
I'm Mr. Monopoly now. Eat my hat.
Give me that.
I hate fighting you because I hate touching your body. Play the new Simpsons event in Monopoly Go today. A brand new Digimon mobile game makes a stunning debut featuring immersive 3D open-world adventure. It faithfully recreates the classic storyline of the original series and unlocks exclusive ultimate forms for all main characters based on the latest official settings with an innovative evolution system. You can both relive the classic evolution paths of the protagonists and freely cultivate your own unique ultimate form. Enjoy diverse and fun dungeons, stunning high-definition visuals, and thrilling strategic battles. New players who log in and check in will receive generous rewards. Jump in now and start your journey in the digital world.
Stronger man. Forgive. But I'm in your honor. And we're done. Finally, it is 2:30. We'll finish everything. I got stuff to upload until tonight. I'm gonna be sleeping 5 hours. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sleep during the night. Anyway, every single day my phones batteries are lacking, so it's gonna be good for us. It's gonna be good for me. And if I'm lucky, it'll be enough. If I'm not lucky, well, there's nothing to do. Just hope for the best. Good night. Good night, everything.